Okay, looks like we're live. And we will go here. We will go here. We will go here. Edit. Gotta put the game in again. We'll just put D&D. Even though we're technically not playing D&D. And then...
I mean, technically we are. We're doing a homebrew D&D.
I mean, technically it's not D&D.
Technically it is D&D.
Actually, having it.
All right.
Called homebrew D&D.
Kind of. Because, like, there are a lot of mechanics that are different. And, yeah, anyway. We are going to put the video link in the VODs channel.
So if I also let the video play, will I get more?
Of course, yeah.
More DM points? Oh.
Yeah. So...
Yeah, so where you have it out, make sure you got it up as well, you know.
Yeah, so if you look at your character sheets, all you guys have your characters' images there, everything is set up for good. So everyone is able to open the stream and take a look at my screen, or you can just look at the map in the world map channel, either way. But hello everyone, welcome to the next session of Esoterra. We are going to the continent of Darina, and wow, I clicked that so perfectly. Like, look how clean that was clicked. Like, bro, that's so clean. Anyway, we're going to this kingdom.
Or you go into your background.
Huh?
Or you go into your background.
No, yeah, like so I clicked to zoom in on the map, to zoom in on Darina, and I was expecting to have to like scroll around after zooming in to like get to the exact spot, but like no, it just went straight to the exact spot. Like, one click, boom, done.
Oh, right.
So clean.
So clean, like generally.
Bro, I'm smooth with it.
You wish you were smoother.
I mean, I genuinely demonstrated. No, anyway, the kingdom of Estria is where we're going to be located right now. So, you guys are in different districts here and there, but you guys are all at your houses. One of you, I believe, lives at the academy building, if I'm not mistaken. Right? Speak up.
Speak up or hold your peace.
Was it Artorias that lives in the academy?
No.
Who lives in the academy?
Are you sure the right people? That's the question.
No, yeah, GG's. I wrap it up. No.
I don't think any of us started off at the academy, do we?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It was actually me. Is it actually me? I didn't know entirely that I started off at the academy.
No, anyways, it doesn't matter where you guys live because you're all gonna be there for like 2 seconds. Anyway.
Bad man.
What's that?
Feels bad.
Oh yeah, true. Because your house is about to get obliterated. No, I'm just kidding. So, the three of you are in your respective homes and your rooms. And it is now morning time, so you're waking up. As for Vox, your father's name is Loxowit, and Loxowit, your character's father, comes into your room, or he knocks on the door of your room, I should say. Oh wait, hello? Oh, hello, Vox.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there you go. He locks you. Focus. Okay. So yeah, your father's, your character's father knocks on your bedroom door.
Just kind of chilling there. Hey, come in.
So he opens the door, and he says, "Are you awake yet?"
Yeah, man. I'm always awake.
Bruh. Okay. He's going to say, well, we've got excellent news. We've received a letter that is for a summons. We're going to go have a meeting with the King of Estria.
Okay.
So get ready, and we're going to start heading out as soon as you're ready to go.
Do we have to go?
It's the King of Estria. It's Sastix. Of course we have to go.
Yeah, but not many people like our kind, though. So it's like, don't know why kings would summon us.
We're going. He's like, this is for the sake of the kingdom. So the notice also mentioned that it was pretty urgent. So let's get things going. And he closes your room door and waits for you in the living room.
I guess I get dressed in my most smashingly good outfit and nice suit to look really presentable to the king. And head down.
Okay. So when you meet up with your character's father, he's going to lead you out, and you guys are getting into a horse-drawn carriage, but instead of horses drawing it, it's being drawn by a creature called a service, which is like a more magical-looking deer-like creature, if you would.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I should probably have. We'll get it later. Anyway, so you're off on your way to Estria. Now, well, to the capital of Estria, I should say, to the castle. Kazador.
Yes.
Okay, so your character, you are also somebody who has already volunteered for smaller or minor missions here and there, given the fact that your older brother, Kaiser, wait, no, sorry. No, that's the wrong one. You have been volunteering to help when you can here and there because of your family line being blacksmiths and people who assist with crafting gear and that kind of stuff for the army. And so you decide, well, not you decide, but you also receive a letter in the mail. So when you wake up, you see your mailbox. You check your mail after your morning routine, and in your mailbox is a summons to go see the king, and it specifically requests you. So that's a thing. Then, yeah. So what are you doing?
Well, at first I am very surprised that me specifically I am to meet the king. So I first go back home and put on some more proper clothing.
Mm-hmm.
And after that I will right away go straight to the king to answer his summons.
Okay, so you start heading off towards the castle, and then finally Artorias. So Artorias, your older brother, barges into your room. He doesn't knock. He just opens your room door, and he's like, "Artorias, get up, let's go! Like you got a summons. We're going together on a mission. We have to go see the king first, though. Are you ready?"
I scramble awake. Huh? What?
Let's go.
What are you talking
Come
about?
on. Like we can't waste time. We can't disappoint the king.
I need 5 minutes, Brad. Chill. I need some. I scratch my eye.
All right, well,
I
hurry
put
up.
on. I put on my best looking clothes and just head out.
Okay, so he goes out with you, and you guys are walking together. So you guys all make it after some time to the castle, and you're all in a waiting room together in like a little lobby area. There's so when you guys enter the castle, there's like 4 entrances, one entrance on each side of the building that all convene. There's a hallway that goes to the center. There's staircases that go up to the next floor. You guys go up those staircases. Then there's a magic waystone at the center of this next floor, and when you guys enter the it's kind of like a big square room. That's all, like the entire floor of the room is a big waystone. So once you guys are all standing on top of the waystone platform, including your your fellow characters, there's other characters that you guys see in the room as well. So there's Kaiser, which is the lead knight of Estria, also the older brother to Artorias. There's Minara, who is a Chishiki executive. There's Loxowit, who is a Kizil machinist, who is the father of Vox. There's Lug, the expert archaeologist for the kingdom. There's Valinor, another knight of Estria. There's Vox, which is you. There's Kazador, which is you. And there's Artorias, which is you. So you guys are all in this little elevator-looking room. And once you guys are all in, the waystone lights up and transports you to the next floor up. When you get to the 3rd floor, it looks like... Here, let's get this... I should, zoom out a little bit so we can get the whole thing. There we go. Boom. Okay, so... Wait, why is that not fixed? There. Doo-doo-doo. So you guys are now all in this room. I posted it in the chat. I'm going to open it up as an image and put it on the screen. You guys are now all in this room.
I guess in the purple square thing is us.
Yeah. Okay. The purple square is the waystone that you are transporting in from. The yellow square is the throne. And so you are in a massive, huge, ridiculously sized throne room.
Okay. And we meant to get there or no?
Yeah. So up by the throne, you will see the king of Estria, Sastix. And he is accompanied by some of his advisors, which you guys will recognize, and then one person who you will not recognize is also standing with him. And so Sastix rises from his throne as you guys approach him.
And I will go ahead and bow down to him and say, my liege.
And... oh, who left? Moodin left, okay. So, he opens his mouth to speak, and he says, "My trusted adventurers, welcome. Your presence here today is not by chance, but by design. A testament to your strength, skill, and unwavering loyalty to our great nation. You stand here today as paragons of the values we hold dear: unity, compassion, and dedication to a cause greater than oneself. As you know, our kingdom has thrived against all odds. We have built a society where hope is not a fleeting dream, but a reality we live and share each day. A task of great importance lies ahead, a mission requiring both your courage to venture into the unknown and your loyalty to your fellow man to motivate you to act with integrity. Across the lands, there exists rare and precious materials, namely erudite, crockerite, and amosite. These elements are not only unique, but vital. Securing them is essential to strengthening the foundations of what we have built here. Know this, the significance of these materials cannot be overstated. They are surely the keystones to ensuring our kingdom remains a beacon of light in a world clutched tightly in the hands of darkness. I have faith in each of your abilities to prevail. Go forth with the knowledge that you are doing your part not only for the kingdom, but for the countless lives touched by our way of life. You carry with you not just a mission, but the hopes of a people who believe in a brighter tomorrow. Return to us victorious, for together we shall continue to build something extraordinary. My newest advisor, he gestures with his hand to the side, Raquina, she will accompany your party. She will be your guide, answer your questions, and direct your path. Follow her direction, and your success is certain. Now prepare yourselves, and may the strength of our unity guide your path. And with that, he dismisses the lobby. And he turns around and he starts going towards his throne room, like his king's quarters. And Raquina, the character that is his newest advisor, she approaches the party. She is a dainty built female character with a cloak and a very pale complexion, and she has like a hood that kind of obscures the view of her face. And she speaks with a very cheerful tone, and she says, "Hello, everyone. I'm so excited to meet all of you."
I would like to my cybernetic eye basically more sort of look at her and try and see if there's any kind of untrustworthiness to her.
Okay. Would you like to roll insight, or are you?
I can do. Whereabouts am I rolling?
Insight. You can roll wherever. If you have physical dice, use those. If you have a website you want to use that.
They are in a box somewhere. I'm still packing. Right. Give me a moment. Let me quickly grab some dice.
What happened? I was gone for a little bit.
Right. You did what for a little bit?
Yeah, I had to help my mom.
Oh. Well, you should probably say something when you leave so we know. That way we can pause.
All right, I was there until Vox started talking about the shifty lady in the insight roll.
Oh yeah, that's all. He's just rolling insight. That's all. So he's just trying to figure out what he's doing. 11. You can't read anything about this character at all. It's as if, like, realistically, it's as if they don't even exist. That's how little you can read on them.
I'm gonna keep my eye on them.
Okay. So she's like, "I'm so excited to meet all of you." How do you all respond?
Yeah. I'm just gonna shift my head away as like a kind of like a noble type person, like looking down on a peasant and going, "Yes, indeed."
I just say hi, and I'm like, I'm still drowsy, so I like rub my eyes.
Nice. And then
I will look at her and try to detect magic on her.
Okay. So you're using your aura sight?
Yes.
Okay. So roll an Arcana check. Remember, you have advantage on Arcana checks. and while you're rolling, I should also notify you guys. There is a rule, a mechanic in this campaign, where if you have advantage, if you roll the same number twice, as long as it's not a nat 1, if you roll the same number twice, you have crit succeeded. If you have disadvantage and you roll the same number twice, you have crit failed. Unless it's a nat 20.
Okay, I rolled a 12 and a 17.
Okay, so a 17 plus your arcana is a 19. So when you look at her, she seems ordinary. There doesn't seem to be any magic at all.
I bow down to her and with an indifferent voice I say, hello.
She's like, she looks,
Nice to meet you.
she takes the hood of her cloak and she throws it back, and she has black hair. She has, pale skin, blue eyes. She's got elven ears, and she has a very friendly facial demeanor. And she kind of steps a little closer and looks really, really intently at the three of you. And she's like, you three are going to be really important people one day. But let's not get ahead of ourselves.
No wonder why I don't like her. She's an elf.
That's crazy.
So let's get started. So this is Kazador. This is Artorias. This is Vox. She just starts naming everyone's name. This is Minara. This is Luxuit, Lug, Valinor, Kaiser.
Let's
Okay.
skip the names entirely, get on with the mission. We have time that cannot be wasted.
I agree. So we are going to be venturing out to 3 locations, and she's really expressive with her hands as she's speaking. She's like, we're going to go out to 3 locations, as she raises up 3 fingers with both hands. And she's like, the first location is going to be a desert expanse on an island that is going to be a little bit difficult to get to, except you'll have me there, so you'll be fine. But the thing that we're going to need from there is required to get one of the other things that we need from the other island. So let's just make our way over to one second, to Hazamal. And then from there, we'll get to part 2. Everyone ready to travel? Everyone starts to nod their head like, yeah, I'm ready.
I'm just disappearing on because of how still I'm standing. I've camouflaged myself. I seem like I've already gone.
Nice. So, is everybody ready to leave? Or does anybody have anything they want to do or say before the next part ensues?
I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm good.
Very well. So, if you guys are looking at the stream, you'll be able to see my cursor. And
Absolutely not.
so, we are traveling from here, from Estria, the center of Estria. You guys travel outside the wall, and then you start heading this way, straight towards the mountain.
All right.
But instead of going into the cave, you guys come up to the edge of the water here. And then Raquina, she's known, as you guys are walking and traveling, you hear conversation. She introduces herself more thoroughly to the other people, and you can kind of overhear bits and pieces of the things that she says. She is the newest advisor to Sastix. She is known also as the lore expert, or the history expert of the world. So she knows a lot of information about the world itself, and the 3 artifacts or the 3 materials that you guys are going out to get to, she knows where they are because of her background in her lore studies. So she's just chatting away the whole time. And once you guys get to this part right here, she's like, okay, is everybody ready to cross the water?
I say, hold on. and then I punch my brother in the knee and then look away.
He's like, hey man, what the heck?
I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Was that the wind?
And he's like, okay, I see how it's gonna be. And he's like, he's like, I'll get you back, don't worry. Like, he's got that facial expression. So you see Raquina, she ends up waving her hands very subtly, and nothing happens. At least nothing appears to happen. She's like, okay, we can now walk across the water. Let's go. And she takes a step onto the surface of the water. And
Can I look at the water with my magic sight?
yes, you can. You can roll Arcana if you'd like.
I'm already just far ahead because like generally it's a case where
Go ahead
I'm like,
and do
okay,
that.
we're going to be walking on water. Cool. I'm just running.
So
So I
17.
seem like I'm walking, but my time I'm just running. on the
Yes. So what's your roll?
17 and a 10.
Okay. So even with your Karu's aura sight, you see no hint of magic whatsoever. And this is starting to get very perplexing to you because it's like, if there's no magic, then what is happening? Like,
Exactly.
so
I'm actually trying to understand what's going on.
so you guys are now walking across the water. You guys don't walk very far. You simply walk around this mountain range and then right back onto the land over here. Now, in the very far distance across the water, you can see an island. And Raquina, she points to that island. She's like, we're going to be stopping there last, but first we need to stop somewhere else before we can go there. So let's keep going. You guys are going to travel north following her along the edge of this beach. And then you're going to cut across the land here. She'll wave her hands again and say, okay, we can walk across the water now. And you will be able to walk across the water here. But you don't need, actually, no, sorry, you don't need to. There's a bridge. So you just guys cross the bridge to get here. Does anybody have anything else they'd like to I want to have everybody, all three of you, roll a charisma initiative. So roll a charisma check. So each of you has the opportunity to have a social interaction.
I got 6.
Well, mine's a 3.
I am antisocial.
Well, mine's a 3.
High five.
Okay, so we've got a 3, a
I rolled a
6,
4.
and a 4. Oh my god.
Well, we're 20 antisocial. And
I'm
don't
modif-
interact with anyone.
Fire is 1, so I get a 5. What do I win?
I also have a -1, so I have a 2.
Okay, so your final scores is
6 still, because I had -1 on mine.
okay. So you're 6, which means that you go first. So this is the list of characters. I put it in the general chat. This is the list of characters. You are able to pick one person and initiate a conversation with them. Or you can choose not to and just keep to yourself.
Yeah, second option, please.
Okay. So next up, who rolled the next higher number?
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
I
So
think it's me.
yep. So you get to also choose one person and make a social interaction with them, or you can choose to keep to yourself.
I annoy Kaiser.
Okay. How
Oh
would
my
you do
god!
so?
Wow! Like seriously, wow! You're really a lead a night. What's it like?
So how are you choosing to annoy Kaiser?
I keep saying, "Are we there yet?" And when as like each step we take, "Are we there yet?"
At one point, he's like, "Yeah, we're here. You can stay here. Wait, you got it." So, next up will be Kazador. Who would you like to approach, or who would you like to keep to yourself?
I will approach Luxuit because he looks the most interesting.
Okay. So, Luxuit is a Kazil, which is like a lizard folk person. He's dressed very well, and he looks at you when you approach him. He's like, "Oh, hello. Can I help you with something?"
Yes, hello. I'd like to ask you what you do as a profession.
Oh, yes. I am the machinist, the lead machinist of Estria. So the technology that you see, I run the industrial factories that produce the parts, and I also oversee the invention of mechanical products.
What kind of what kind of mechanical products?
I butt in and say, ones that my father basically designed and create for him.
Yeah. Most of the time, we try to focus on robotics, in a sense. It's kind of complicated. Not necessarily robots, but like robotic parts.
Something like the automatons my father once spoke about.
No, nothing like that.
No?
No.
Meet your first test subject entirely. I am the first guy to actually be able to get mechanical parts inside.
Yes, Voxvier, my son, is going to be the first person of Estria to have some of their parts replaced in order to have robotic parts implanted and see if it works and if there's any issues that need to be debugged. But we're very confident that it will be successful.
It's better to have someone that basically can regenerate their bodies and their limbs than to have and be tested on than to have someone who cannot do that, like
Correct.
for instance your species.
Correct.
Very interesting. Very interesting. Can I know how all that works exactly?
Of course. If you've got time, we can talk about it all day. For now, we should probably focus on the mission, though. But once we head back to Estria, you're welcome to visit, and I can give you a rundown.
Then I'll visit once we're back. Thank you for the invite.
Of course.
Perhaps maybe you can see my father putting the installations into me, as I think the next project will be done soon, I believe.
Yes. In fact, after this, I probably have a few more things to work on, but roughly either tomorrow or the next day should be the day. We'll know for certain.
That's fine.
By the end of
That's
tonight.
fine by me.
Yep. So, you guys are now continuing to travel. As you guys are walking, you cross this bridge, but instead of going all the way into Denendel, you guys turn at the beach and come up, and then you go all the way to the tip of Mount Riss, so here, like all the way to the tip of the land above. Because the forest that you see beside you is super thick. Like, the trees are massive, and there's like no space in between each tree. Like, it's just tree upon tree upon tree, and it's like not passable. So you guys have to go all the way up and around, coming all the way back down, and then there's another bridge here, and then you guys take the bridge and you make it to the desert land. As you guys arrive, you see Requina. She kind of like does a little twirl dance on the sand, and she's like, "We're here," and she's like super happy, and she puts her hands together and she's like, "Okay guys, start digging, because the first thing that we need is here under the sand. But be careful not to trigger it." She kind of like, when she says that, she kind of has like a little like a little, roll perception before I say.
All of us?
Yeah. Just to see if anybody.
Can I use my magic sight to enhance my perception?
Negatory.
I already get advantage on perception.
Yeah.
Is the dark blue on perception advantage? I think it is. I just want to double check.
Is the what?
Like on my perception, is it advantage?
Increase. No, you have proficiency on perception, but not advantage.
Oh, okay.
I got a 13.
Because it was like a darker blue than like all the others.
Oh yeah. That's because it's double proficiency.
So I do have advantage.
I got a
No, it's double proficiency. So you've added your proficiency modifier to your perception checks twice.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Well,
Oh boy.
I got a 9.
Hold on. I got a nat 20. What do I win?
You win the first player death.
Huh? Dang, that's crazy. I can go home now.
True. No, okay, so who didn't roll a 15 or above?
I didn't.
Rip. Well, anybody who did roll a 15 or above, when she says be careful not to trigger it or set it off, she has for a split fraction of a second, there's like a brief little smirk on her face, like a little smile, and then she goes back to being like normal. She's like, don't set it off, and then
Hold on. I'm like for the first time this whole trip, I don't look tired. I'm like, wait a second. Like, wait. I then proceed to whisper it to Kaiser. I'm like, all right, you gotta. Something might go wrong here. Just a thought. I don't like the look on the advisor.
I kind of turn to my father and go, I think the eye is malfunctioning.
Well, I don't think you have the eye yet, do you?
No, I do, yeah.
Oh yeah, you do. Oh wait, gain proficiency, profession, gain to proficient, party proficient, gain. Oh yeah, did you? Oh, okay. While charge is above 0. Where's your charge?
I think we did put it in, didn't we?
I'm pretty sure I did put it somewhere. Charge is. What charge is above 0? I had it. No, I remember. I put it like somewhere over here, at some point. I don't know what happened to it, but
No, I don't know either.
Just Adams.
I do remember seeing it because I remember you putting it down. I'm kind of looking for any.
I think you meant like scroll down.
Oh, it's not. No, I'm literally scrolling on my thing. It's not there.
oh, it's right here. I put it here by accident. So you have this. This is supposed to be up here,
Oh, right, yeah.
but we'll put it here. Okay. Okay. And then we'll put equals here. I was like, I knew I put it here somewhere. There. So yeah, while your charge is above 0, so you have proficiency, double proficiency, if you're already proficient, and advantage on your perception checks.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I gave it advantage as well,
Yeah, I said that.
which is what I did. But
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
so I got 13. I got 12 and 13. I was like, yeah.
Okay, and he's like, well, we'll take a look at it when we get home. Make sure it's not bugging out. So, you guys are now at the desert land over here. and there's a vast expanse. So Requina and Lug and just Requina and Lug hands everybody some shovels so you guys can start digging.
Kind of
Can I
hold
use
the
my
shovel.
magic to somehow make it so I can dig faster?
You can, actually, but not to dig faster, but you do have aura sight, and what you are looking for is a magical material named Crocowite. So, if you see through the floor with your aura sight, you can detect magic.
Now I'll go ahead and try to detect magic, some sort of magical energy.
Mm-hmm.
The
Roll
ground.
your Arcana check.
Let's do this. Alright, roll twice. 1 and 2. That's a 6.
Well, you definitely don't see it.
6.
You don't see it.
Oh, Jesus.
Wrong spot.
Okay, so next up will be Vox.
I'm kind of like just holding the shovel going, do I really have to dig? I mean, I thought this adventure was more going to be using my skills than anything.
Okay. So you're choosing not to dig.
I'm choosing to put the shovel down and I'm going to camouflage. Just hide.
Okay. So, next up is Artorias.
I'm like, oh, this would be. Oh, you still have to do with my dad doing this. So I like, still wary of what I saw earlier. I slowly dig. I'm like, I want something bad to happen, so I just slowly dig.
Okay. Roll a. Let's see. We'll do a nature check.
Nature. Ooh, a 0. Oh boy. Don't I? Hold on. I do have it. Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, let me see.
I got an 11.
An 11?
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this dice at the window because I got nat 20.
Hell.
That's 20 or something that I have plus 0 on.
That's
Don't
so
know
funny.
how.
Okay. Instead of that's right. Instead of a nature check, I'll make it an investigation check. But you still,
So it's an investigation check now. Okay.
yeah. So what?
If I get another nat 20, I swear.
I got a 21.
Okay, so 21 on investigation. You are digging, and you feel like you're digging in the right spot. So you should keep digging there on your next turn.
All right. Cool.
Then it goes Kaiser. He ain't seeing nothing. Then Minara. She doesn't find it either. Lug doesn't find it. Valinor. Nat 20s. So Valinor is also digging in another spot. But like Valinor is digging in a spot like right next to you.
All right.
Okay. Back up to the top. Go ahead. And who was first last time? Oh yeah, it was Kazador. Kazador, go ahead. Kazador, go ahead.
Roll investigation.
Alright, What are we rolling for again?
You can either roll Arcana to try to use your aura sight to locate the items, or you can just dig in a random spot with investigation.
I'll go ahead with Arcana then.
Okay.
And use my sight.
Okay.
Let's roll this.
Okay,
Not
then.
freaking 20.
Okay. Nice. Roll the second one just in case.
16.
Okay. So within that 20, you do see the spot that that Artorias and Valinor are digging. And you can see because they've cleared out some of the sand from there, now you can start seeing the faint glow of magic below them. Now, your nat 20 also allows you, because you have aura sight, and it says, let me see, there's a thing here, if I'm not mistaken, that allows you to also, just Arcana checks in general also allow you to detect like what kind of magic and identify the kind of magic it is. So because you're nat 20, you can tell that this magic, that the type of magic from this artifact is destruction magic. So it's a magic that can cause things to break down and become destroyed.
I tell them to start digging carefully.
I'm like, okay.
Starts digging faster.
I could.
Whatever this is destruction magic. This will destroy you.
True.
Alright.
And then Requina is like, oh, you have like a really good gift of sight, I see. Very good, very well done. That is correct. The artifact that we are digging up right now is a destruction magic artifact, and we need to make sure that we secure it for the hands of Estria to ensure that it doesn't fall into the wrong hands. That's why we're here. But we also need to use this as a tool to collect another item. So that is why we need this. Because the other thing that we're going to be getting is very difficult to collect unless you can break easily. And so destruction magic is the perfect solution to that kind of a problem. So
Yes, but how are we going to extract it now?
how are we going to what?
Extract it.
Oh, you can just pick it up. She like waves her hand like, you can just pick it up, it's fine. But be careful. She like has a like for those who roll a higher perception check earlier, like you can see that smirk a little bit on her face again, and then she goes back to normal. She's like, be careful. And she's like watching you really intently as you guys are digging towards towards this item.
I'll let my brother just try to dig it out carefully.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So next up is Vox.
Yes.
What would you like?
I'm still hidden.
Okay.
I'm still like the shovel's still on the ground. I'm still hidden away.
Okay.
Camouflage. Just watching.
All right. And then Artorias.
Huh?
What would you like to do next?
I was with the warning. I'll just slowly keep on digging.
Okay. Roll in. Let's see. Roll. Let me look. Yeah, roll investigation.
Okay. I got.
I'll be right back.
Ooh, lucky dice today. I got an 18.
Okay. So, as you dig, you genuinely uncover a crystal that is a little bit orangish in its hue. And Requina is like, ooh, you found one. Go ahead, pick it up. she like...
I'm like,
You'll be fine. Remember, Sastic says to listen to my instructions, and you will be fine, and your success is certain. So go ahead, pick it up.
if I die,
You'll be fine.
I'm gonna haunt you. I back up, and like this little hole I dug, and like pick it up with my shovel carefully. I'm like, ooh. Don't blow up, don't blow up, don't blow up.
It's not. It seems to be pretty stable.
Alright, give me a second. I'll be right back.
Okay. So while we're waiting, what are your guys' thoughts on Requina, the new advisor to the king?
Well,
I still have slight suspicion. That's why I'm kind of camouflaged, kind of like not doing anything, and we're just observing because I have slight suspicion on something going wrong.
I am, in my personal opinion, I think that she's kind of weird, especially when she isn't giving off any magical aura.
True.
I'm back.
True. Okay, so Requina extends her hand. She's like, okay, go ahead and hand it over to me.
I give it to her.
She just picks it up normal with her bare hands. Nothing happens. She puts it away in her satchel. She's like, okay, well done. Very good. We can now get out of this really hot desert. So let's go ahead and start traveling to the next location. We're going to go to the opposite of where we are now. Can anybody say hypothermia? We're going to Voldwy, the icy mountain on the other island right over there. And she points across the ocean. There's like a mountain over there.
Feces.
So, so you guys are going to come back across the bridge, go back up. You're going to travel all the way back up to the point of here, come down to this bridge, and start walking across the bridge towards there, to this mountain, to this island here. So as you guys are traveling, you guys can all roll another charisma initiative.
Okay. I got a 3.
Oh my god.
Cool.
Oh my god.
I guess I shouldn't socialize that.
Was it charisma? Was it?
Yeah, charisma initiative.
Hold on, I rolled a 3. I forget I have whatchamacallit modify. I have a 1. I get a 4.
Nice.
Total roll is a 4.
I have a 12.
Okay.
I have 11 with a -2, was it?
Okay, so it's going to be Vox, and then Kazador, and then Artorias. So, Vox, you still have the same list of people traveling together. Who would you like to socially interact with? Or
I'm gonna socially interact with my father
okay,
and just kind of like ask him. So, this new thing you're going to be installing into me, what exactly is it entirely? Because he's never actually gave me the full entire details of it.
well, you're just gonna have to see on the day. It'll ruin the surprise if I tell you now.
Entirely, you always tell me. This is the only one project that you won't tell me about.
Yeah, it's because it's special. Don't worry, it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be successful, and I'm sure you'll like the upgrade.
Okay. I guess so. What do you think of this advisor?
Oh, Equina? I mean, she's a little eccentric, but nothing too outlandish. I mean, she seems to be aiding our kingdom very well, and she definitely knows her stuff. She knew exactly where to find these things, so she knows exactly what she's talking about.
That's the troubling thing I have. I have a sneaking suspicion that something's going wrong.
I mean, that's the reason why the king has multiple advisors, though, so that the advice goes across a panel of advisors instead of just one. And the entire panel agreed that this is what we should be doing. So
Well, I mean, you always taught me to be suspicious of everyone, including elves as well.
Yeah, true. I do think, though, that there are some people who can be trusted. Not necessarily saying that they could be trusted, but, some people can. And I personally do trust Sastix. Sastix is one of the people that I think is the most trustworthy. And if Sastix agreed with the council and the council all agreed, I believe that we are doing the right thing.
I know that he generally helped us out when we were sort of on the run, but still, it's a case where sometimes his judgment does peculiates somewhat of a bad decision.
True. And even if they make mistakes sometimes, I'm pretty sure there's nothing that we can't undo.
But that's it. We're always the ones undoing the mistakes.
Yeah. But that's what we're here for. And that's the way that you know that we're in the right kingdom. Because allowing us to right these wrongs means that even if we do make mistakes, and even if they make mistakes, then there's always a solution to make it better. So I wouldn't worry too much. Just keep your head up and know that you're doing the right thing for the sake of the people of Estria.
Yes, Father, of course.
All right, next up was one of you two.
Not me. I got a 4.
Oh, that's what I said.
That
Kazador.
was me.
Kazador, you're up next.
Yes. I'll walk up to Requena.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Hello, Kazador. What can I do for you?
I'd like to ask you a question, Miss Requena.
Of course. What would you like to know?
I'd like to know why I cannot see a tiny bit of magic coming off of you.
Roll persuasion.
Just a show. See.
Not 1.
13.
13? Okay. She's like, you know what, Kazador? I like you. So, I'll tell you. I use concealment on my magic. So, it's not going to be detectable unless you were, I would say probably as powerful as me. Then maybe.
Hmm.
But don't tell anyone. She puts her finger to her lips.
All right. A secret between us then.
Yay, we have a secret. Does that make us besties?
Then, if you can conceal your magic even from my sight, then how powerful? How exactly powerful are you?
That's also an interesting question. Roll persuasion.
4.
She's like, well, I can't give you all of my secrets, can I?
Well, maybe, but I'm kind of thinking I want to become a powerful mage one day. Also a fighter.
I see.
I'd like to know how to become just as strong as you.
Well, I'll put it this way. It took a lot of time to develop this much power. And don't worry, you'll definitely be at least close to my caliber someday. But not anytime soon.
I see.
We can at least say, though, that I definitely earned my spot on the council.
You certainly did, Miss. I'd also like to ask, how did you know that powerful magical item was there? just buried under the sand?
Oh, I just know my history.
History.
Yeah.
I see.
You see, you just need to know the world events that happened. In fact, you even know this historical event. You just didn't realize where exactly it took place. She pulls the crystal shard out of her satchel, and she's like, "Do you know what this is?"
Well, from what I can see, it must be a magic catalyst of some kind.
Close. It's actually the reverse. This material absorbs magic. You see, and what it does, if it absorbs enough magic, it will manifest a sentience, and it will become a type of being that has the power of destruction magic. And a long time ago, there was such a being that manifested and came to this realm and blew everything up. And she has like a big smile on her face when she says it. But when that happened, the Celestials came and they defeated it. And of course, you know that I'm talking about the Cataclysm of Six. And so when she says that, like, there's a historical event in the timeline where a world-ending event happened. It's known as the Cataclysm of Six because Six is the name of the being that came over to the mortal world and just shattered the earth with destruction magic, or the world with destruction magic. And so the Celestials came, defeated the being that came, and especially your ancestors, Kazador, because you are descending from an Ava. You see, the Celestials created Avas in order to fight against Six. And Avas won. A lot of them died doing so, but Avas did win against Six. And when that happened, Six's soul was sealed away in the celestial plane, but the fragments of her core, which is the crocowite shards that you guys are holding, the shard that you guys found, is a part of her core, and therefore has some of the essence of destruction magic in it. So, that's why Raquina explains. She's like, yeah, this is just a piece of Six. So when you know your history, you know where to look for these kinds of artifacts.
I think my mother has spoken of this once, but I guess I wasn't that interested back in the day.
Don't worry. All of these things will definitely become important to you in the future.
I reach out and try to touch the crystal, trying to inspect it.
Okay. She lets you. And she actually you kind of see like a look of anticipation, like, is he gonna set it off?
Well, I wanted to kind of try, I don't know, suck it in the magic power from it.
Okay. Roll.
Is that possible?
Yeah, roll aura control.
Okay, let's roll. 10.
Okay. So you guys are crossing the bridge on the way over to Mount Royal. You guys are now stepping onto the you're walking on the bridge. The bridge itself is made out of the terrain. In fact, it was terraformed. So these are not bridges that were built by hands. These are bridges that were built out of magic, manipulating the ground to form a bridge. So when you try to draw the magic out of the item, it actually sends a pulse of destruction magic against the bridge. So go ahead and roll a aura check.
Bro, if he blows it up.
It's fine. If he blows it up, it's a case of where I can make it to land. You guys can't.
So, go ahead.
12.
It's a 12? Okay, so... Okay, so I rolled for the structural integrity of the bridge, and my roll was lower than your roll. So the bridge explodes. It just shatters completely. But as it begins to shatter, as you guys like ready your reflexive reaction to like, jump to safety kind of thing, Requina waves her hands and all of the shards of the bridge reform back to normal. It's like, well, that was close.
Entirely Vox is going to come up
speechless.
with up to not knowing what happened. All he knows is the last crystal was in a position when, are you trying to kill us or something? I told you, Father, she cannot be trustworthy.
Oh, I didn't do it. It was him. And she points to Kazador.
Please, you're the one that had the last crystal. Father, entirely this is a worthless mission that we got given by the king, and entirely also a worthless advisor that they selected. I advise we head back and report this.
Ooh, very feisty. And your father's like, well, it depends. I mean, I didn't really see what happened, but you might be right. I mean, we should at least have a report and talk about these things with Sastix. And Requin is like, I fully agree. We should talk to him about it. I don't think...
Entirely, you will not talk to him about it. Only me and my father will. You'll be out of the conversation.
She leans in real close, and she's like, I'm never out of the conversation. And with a smile on her face.
Because I'm just scratching the back of my head apologetically.
But let's all settle down. See, what simply happened is Kazador wanted to take a closer look at the Crocowite, and he mishandled it. That's all. There was no harm done. I was able to handle it. I made sure that nobody got hurt. Everything is fine. You see, it doesn't matter if you guys set this off, because I'm powerful enough to undo it anyways. So, relax. As long as you follow my direction, your success is certain. Shall we proceed?
Sure.
Do so.
Excellent. So you guys step off of the bridge and onto the icy terrain of Voldui. Now, on the island of Voldui, you see a large, icy and snowy mountain. And okay, and on the side of the mountain, Requina points to a spot, and she says, there is a cave right over there. That is where we're going.
If there's like a dragon in there, I'm going home.
Don't worry, the dragons are on top of the mountain, not inside.
On top. Oh my god. Okay, they'll find us.
Entirely, I did say and said that she cannot be trustworthy, but obviously no one wants to listen to me. She is trying to kill us. She tried to
Well,
she now is as well. Plus, also mentioned she didn't say anything about the crystal as well and trying to make us get blown up. So far, for this whole thing, she says she wants to be trustworthy and says that nothing will happen to us if we listen. But entirely, all we have been doing is getting ourselves killed.
If she has the power to rebuild an ice bridge, I feel like we should be okay somewhat. Just a thought.
I am just here listening, not really listening to the conversation right now, just thinking about I always wanted to see a dragon up close.
So, as you guys are trekking your way towards the cave entrance, you're walking across ice and snow, and Requeen is like, watch your step, be careful, don't slip. And she has like that small little smug smirk a little bit, but then it goes back to normal. She's like, so let's all tread carefully, take one step at a time, don't rush it, and we'll make it to the cave just fine. So, everyone, go ahead.
I want to ask if I could use my Jesus Christ, I can't speak. I want to ask if I can use my magic that I was born with, not my eyes.
Yeah, you're able to send. Yeah.
Yes, to make myself a little bit lighter.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow it. That's okay.
Yay.
Now,
Then I will do so.
normally, under normal circumstances, I would say no. Right, so outside of this instance, I'll say no most of the time, because that is actually a spell that you'd have to learn. But for the sake of like flavoring things, I'll allow it for like. So from a mechanics perspective, no. From a roleplay perspective, yes.
Okay, fine by me.
Because there are spells that can reduce your weight class, right? So, so you guys are trekking across the ice and snow, and you guys make it safely across to the cave entrance. Now, the cave entrance is very slim, and Raccoon is like, okay, Kazador, Vox, and Artorias, this is where the three of you come in, because this cave entrance is too small for any of us to fit through, but you guys are smaller and younger, which is why I requested for the three of you to be on this mission. So, go ahead and enter the cave. Don't worry about anything. You're still under my hand, and therefore you will be safe. You don't have anything to worry about while you're down there. So,
I got a question.
yes.
No, they're like in character.
Yeah.
If you, like, you could, can't you just make the hole bigger?
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Not sacrificing 3 kids?
Sacrificing? You're fine. You're not going to be harmed in any way. Not a single hair on your head will be broken. You will be perfectly fine.
I'm gonna purposely trip and blame it on you. Do you know that?
Do it. I guarantee you'll be fine.
Like, all right, still better than being home. I go through the hole.
Excellent. Kazador, Vox, go ahead.
Without saying much, I just enter.
Vox.
I was like, Vox isn't there. He's camouflaged away. He's like he said still. He was gone.
You'll see that she's like, Vox, you need to go in.
Oh no, it's like Vox is already in there.
Oh, he's inside camouflaged?
He's inside camouflage.
Oh, okay, we're good. So
he was like the second that said, "Oh yeah, we need to go in that cave." He was already gone.
Oh, okay.
He didn't understand and listen to it.
Okay. So then she's like, Kazador, go ahead, and then Kazador goes in. So the three of you are now by yourselves inside this cave. Now, I am going to give you directions that you can go, but I'm not going to tell you what's in that direction. All right, so this is where you guys are going to be responsible for keeping track of which ways you have gone and which ways you have not gone. Now, does anybody here have some kind of dark sight or dark vision?
The dwarves have it.
No.
No, I don't have it.
Okay. So as you guys enter, you will see that you guys all get buffed with an enchantment that gives you dark sight temporarily. So you guys can see perfectly fine.
I have it. I swear I do as my race, don't I?
Nope. I was looking for it. You have a different kind of sight. You have veronasal detection. So you can detect things by scent.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still have Crick's Farsight.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you can see far, but not in the dark. So you guys enter. There is a path. I'm going to stress this again. At least one of you should keep track of which ways you have gone and which ways you have not gone. So if one of you wants to do like a doodle map on your own, or like do like, but I'm not going to show you the map because then you'll see everything. So when you guys enter the cave, you will see there is a path that goes straight ahead. And if you were to take a step to the left a little bit, there's a path that goes in the opposite direction. So there's one path going north and one path going south.
I started moving towards north.
I don't know.
Okay, so Vox is going north.
I'm gonna use my aura sight to look into both of the corridors to see if there's any magic in any of them.
Okay. You do see like traces of magic, so roll your Arcana check. So you see if you can detect what kind of magic it is.
Roll 14. But that is Arcana, so it makes it. What was it again? 14, 16.
Okay, is that both your rolls or just one?
Ah, right, I forgot it. There's 12, yeah.
Okay. So, you can detect that there are hints of ice magic in the southern quarter. So if you go down the south hall, you'll find, like, ice magic.
I see. Well, then I tell the others that I can see some magic to the south. Ice magic to the south.
All right, I
And
guess we'll go
think
south.
We should go that way.
Okay. So,
Vox doesn't hear this. He's long gone already.
yeah, okay, so Vox is going north, and you guys are going south. You can split up, it's fine. Remember, Raquina said you'd be safe. So, Artorias and Kazador are south, and Vox is north. Okay. So, in the let's roll charisma initiatives one more time to see who's got what turn.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, I'm pathetic too.
Can I just go last because I got to use the restroom?
Yeah, that's fine.
I got a 2.
Okay, cool.
You guys both got a 2. Okay, what's your charisma scores? Let's see. -1, you're both -1. Okay, it's just Vox, you go first because you left first. So Vox, you can go back south from where you came, or you can go west.
Well, considering I'm not going back where I came from, and I look behind me and see that no one's following, I will head west.
Okay. So the west passage curves upwards towards a north direction a little bit, and then you come over here. Okay. Artorias and Kazador. There are 2 directions that you can go. You can go east or west. From your aura sight check from before, the ice magic that you detected from before is in the west side.
Well, I'm gonna basically do the same thing. Tell him that to the west I can see ice magic.
Okay. So are you going to go into the west corridor, or?
Yes, I'm gonna go to the west corner.
Okay.
Artorias, yes. Jeez.
Okay, so as you guys enter, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm back.
Cool. Are you following Kazador?
Yeah.
Okay, so both of you make a Constitution save.
Okay.
My constitution. Okay, roll. 15.
16.
Okay. You guys are okay.
Yay.
Let's go back up. All right, so Vox, you can go either northwest, northeast, or east, or southeast, or back where you came is southwest.
So it was again, sorry. So it was northeast.
You have northwest, northeast, east, southeast, and back the way you came is southwest.
So make sure it's correct. Northwest, northeast, east, or southeast, back where I came.
And southwest is where you came.
Wait, what direction did me and Kazador go in?
You guys went south.
Okay.
Okay, so there's northwest, northeast, east, southeast, and then southwest is where I came.
Correct.
I'm gonna use my scent to kind of smell the air
Okay.
and see if I scent anything at all.
All right, go ahead.
That is perception, isn't it?
Yeah.
Enhance perception. Jesus Christ.
I've got 7.
Okay, you smell dirt and rocks and ice and snow.
Okay. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a lizard by its toe. If it bites, then no. D. Northeast.
Northeast, okay. So you go down the northeast corridor and you come across a dead end. Okay, back to Kazador and Artorias. Are you going to continue further in to the west corridor that you were going down? Or are you going to go back?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just gonna follow him.
Roll. Both of you roll a Constitution saving throw.
Again?
Yep.
Next you know, there's like a dragon up ahead, and we're just cooked.
It's made from the cold.
Yeah, it is from the cold.
Yes. So we're
You-
getting closer.
You will both notice that this particular corridor is much colder than the rest of the cave.
I got
Okay.
a 10. Wait, no. Oh. Is it a 10? No, it's an
Holy
11.
feces, I got 19.
Nice. So you guys are fine. You proceed further down.
Oh, nice.
Yay.
Okay, back up to the top. Vox, you can go. So since you hit a dead end, I'll put you back in the same spot that you were at before.
Yes, and I'm gonna head. I'm gonna try and go again and see if I can sense anything.
Okay.
I got 19.
Okay. So from your sensing, you're able to tell that the southeast corridor is also a dead end, and the east corridor is also a dead end.
Northwest is it?
Okay. So the northwest has a long, narrow hallway, which we'll get to on your next turn. So Kazador and Artorias, would you like to continue going southeast, or would you like to head back? Okay. Roll your Constitution saves.
All right.
Let's do this. As long as it's not the one.
Big money, big money, big money.
8.
It's not loading, bro. What is this?
Quick question: do we get told what we're looking for or no?
You're looking for a material called amosite. So you were told the name of the material, but you guys didn't ask any questions about what it looks like or what it does.
Yeah, we are dumb.
I got a con save. I got a 9.
Okay, you guys are both fine.
Down, further down.
Okay. All right, back at the top. Vox, you can go in a path that is northwest or a path that is west.
And the way that I came was
East.
okay. I'm gonna go west.
Okay. All right, we'll get to your next turn in a moment.
Well,
All right, Kazador and Artorias. Would you like to proceed going southwest?
yes.
Sure.
Okay. Roll your Constitution saves.
9 again.
Oh boy. Keep on going. Roll. Goddamn. 3.
Okay, so this time, you guys feel like you should feel like ice is starting to like grow on your skin, kind of thing. Like you're starting to freeze, but the instant that it tries like this, like ice magic tries to encase you, a different form of magic that you can't detect neutralizes it and disables it. So you guys are fine.
Yay.
Before we get to Vox, I'd like to use my aura sight to see if we are getting any closer to the source.
Yes, you are.
Okay, let's roll for that. Roll.
Mm-hmm.
A 3.
From your previous roll, you know you're getting closer, but you're not sure how close you are.
Do I see anything, considering I have double vision range?
So it's very difficult to see, not because it's dark and not because it's far, but because there's so much like ice and snow and rocks all in the way. Because it's not like right, the path that you're in has a lot of like stalagmite and stalactite, right? So it's like there's pillars of ice and snow like in the way, obscuring your vision. But you can both feel like you're getting closer to magic, right? Like you can feel the magic that's there. All right, so Vox,
Yes.
you come across what appears to be a dead end, but I will allow you to roll your perception or your veronasal detection, whichever one you prefer.
I will roll my my neonasal, my sort of tongue, perception wise, and roll that.
Yeah.
I got an 11.
Okay. So you can tell that there is something else in the southwestern corner of this room, you can tell there's like a very, very narrow passage where like air is going through. So you can kind of like smell the air that's coming through there. It's cold air, but you can smell it and it's there. And so you can tell that there's like a super narrow pathway that you can get through to get to the other side of this little passage.
Okay. Is it says southeast? Yeah.
Yeah, the southwest corner of this room. So you can either try to go through that little crevice to get to the other side, or you can go back.
I will try and go for it.
Okay. So go ahead and roll your dexterity check.
I got 7.
Okay. So you start squeezing through, and initially you feel like you shouldn't be able to fit through here, but some kind of event happens where it feels like the crack in the wall kind of like expands a little bit, and it feels like it lets you through.
Okay.
Reality bender.
I will keep going through.
Okay. So back down to Kazador and Artorias.
Keep going towards the magic.
Okay, roll your Constitution saves.
That's what you guys find like a boss battle. I find the battle.
I got a
I
14.
love Constitution.
Okay, 14.
19.
Okay, you guys are both fine. And you feel like you're really close. You're like almost there.
Okay.
That's where Kuro is around and goes, yeah, can you roll initiative, please?
Okay, so back up to Vox. Vox, you can either go north or south.
Does it seem like I'm somewhat back where I started?
No.
No, okay. I mean, I guess keep going north.
Okay. So you head north and you come across a dead end. And then you head back to the entrance of this dead end. So, back to Kazador and Artorias. Would you like to proceed southwest?
Yes.
We proceed.
Okay. Roll your Constitution saves.
19. Holy crap.
13.
Okay. So the 19, you're fine. The 13, you feel like you're about to be encased in ice, but again, the ice gets dispelled off of you. Okay.
Right.
And now, Vox, you can go either north to the dead end, east back the way you came, or south.
I'm going to go south.
Okay. So, you come across... Oh, I'll get back to you in a minute. Kazador and Artorias.
Yeah.
Would you like to proceed?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll your Constitution saves.
Not 20. Oh my god.
I got a 15.
Okay, so the nat 20, you're fine. The 15, you're beginning to become encased in ice, but again, the ice is dispelled.
Cool.
And now you guys are at a point where there's this part of the cave is a very corner of the cave. It's like you're at the dead end, but there is a really interesting crystal ice material sitting here along the walls of this part of the cave.
All right.
Well, I look at it with my aura eyes. Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Roll your Arcana.
17.
Is that both rolls or just one?
I keep forgetting to roll twice.
Yep, that's what this session 0 is for.
Yes, 17 and a 4.
17 and a 4. Okay, so you're fine.
Yes.
So you're literally right in front of it. So you can see very clearly that this crystallized ice material is the source of the ice magic that you were seeing earlier.
Can I somehow disable it? So I can pick it up and take it away.
I mean, you can try to pick it up. I don't think you have anything that will disable it, but you can try to collect it.
Can I make it levitate with my gravity magic?
No, that would require a spell.
No. What do we do so that we don't freeze our hands? Actually, I pick it up.
Okay. Roll a Constitution save.
8.
Okay. So you can feel like the ice is trying to, grow on you again, but the other non-detectable force seems to dispel it again. And you successfully pick up this material.
All right, we should get going.
I want to pick one up.
Okay.
Well,
Why
you
not?
can carry it then.
I want 2. Like, you get 1, I get 1. Because why not?
Is it enough?
Yeah.
So I just roll a con save.
Yep. Roll a Constitution save.
I got a dirty 20.
Nice. So you feel like the ice is going to try to encase you, but it gets dispelled.
Huh,
That was
cool.
1 at 20. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, you need a nat 20
Alright.
to successfully pick this up.
Alright, can we make an action so that we can actually move a little bit faster out of that?
No.
Well,
But we
I
can
guess we have to.
time skip a little bit. And I will put you guys back at the entrance of the cave. But that's going to be a handful of turns. So Vox, you're going to take a couple of turns in a row.
In the meantime, I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Okay. So, Vox,
Yes.
you can go east or south. Or north back the way you came.
I'll go east.
Okay, you hit a dead end. So you go back, you can go east, south, or north back the way you came. So north is the way you came, east is the dead end, and you can also go south, where you have not yet explored.
I'll go south.
Okay. Alright, you come across a split again. You can go east or south.
I go east.
Okay. You head east, you hit a dead end. And you go back. So you can either go north back the way you came, east to the dead end, or south.
I go south.
Okay. So at the next split, you can go southwest or southeast.
I go southwest.
Okay. Southwest is a dead end. So you head back up. You can go north, back the way you came, southwest to the dead end, or southeast.
Southeast.
Okay. Now, when you head southeast, there is a split. There are 2 tunnels that head east. You can head in the northern tunnel that heads east, or the southern tunnel, because there's one tunnel at the northern end of the room and one tunnel at the southern end of the room, both of them heading east.
Try another one.
What's that?
I will try the northern one.
Northern one, okay. So, in the northern tunnel that heads east, there is another path. There's a split. You can go north, you can go east, or you can go west back the way you came.
I'll go east.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna stop you there. Kazador and Artorias.
Whoops. I was muted. I guess.
So you guys make it back to the entrance of the cave. You can go south back the way you were just at, or you can go north.
Guess I'll go north.
Okay.
I don't know what Kazador is here. So I guess I'll just go.
Okay. Now, Vox, you are entering into an icier chamber of the cave. It is extremely cold, and you can see pillars of ice and snow spread throughout the room. Would you like to proceed, or would you like to go back?
I will taste the air, as I always say.
Okay, go ahead and use your varonasal detection.
11.
So, you can tell that this room is a little bit larger of a room compared to the other rooms than that you were in this cave. But you can't really smell the end of the room yet.
I will proceed.
Okay, we'll go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
$20. That's a 19 plus 1.
You're chilling.
That's one.
You're chilling.
Being cold blood. Oh,
yeah.
I did that wrong. Hold on.
Oh,
Sorry. I missed out the plus on my perception for some reason. It was meant to be it was meant to be 11. It was meant to be let me try and work this out. 14?
yep. Okay.
No, 13. Sorry, 13.
It's the same result,
Yeah,
but you smell a little bit more of the room.
I proceed today. Yeah, so yeah.
Okay. So, you proceed deeper into the room.
Yeah.
Let's go back up to Kazador and Artorias. You guys are able to go either northwest, northeast, east, southeast, or southwest back the way you came.
This would be a good time if I remembered where he went. But I don't. So, we came from southwest, right? So then I'll just go southeast then.
Okay. Southeast is a dead end, so you head back.
Cool.
Okay. Vox.
Go for Fox.
What? Oh. Go ahead, and if you want to proceed deeper into the room, you can roll a Constitution save. If you want to leave the room, roll a Constitution save.
18. I am going to proceed.
Okay. You're fine. Okay. Kazador Artorias. You have southeast to the dead end, southwest to the back way you came, east, northeast, or northwest.
East.
Okay, east is a dead end. So you head back. Alright, Vox.
Go for.
Would you like to proceed deeper into the room?
I got 20, so yeah, let's go.
Okay. It's getting really cold, but you're toughing it out. You're chilling. Kazador Artorias.
Oh man, yeah. just chilling.
Kazador Artorias, you can either go northeast or northwest, or southeast back the way you came, or back to the southwest the way you came, or southeast or east to the dead ends.
Southeast. Not southeast, northeast. Whoops.
Okay, I was like, southeast is the dead end. Okay, so northeast, you approach another dead end, and you go back.
Cool. I have a terrible sense of direction. It's good to know that.
I'm back. What's up? What's up?
You guys have been finding a lot of dead ends. Vox,
What do you mean?
it is your move. Would you like to proceed, or would you like to return?
I got 12, I'm going to proceed.
Okay, so with your 12, you feel like this icy sensation is supposed to encase you in ice, but you also see that it gets dispelled instantaneously.
Understood.
Okay, Kazador and Artorias. You can go either southwest, the way you came. You can go southeast to the dead end. You can go east to the dead end, or you can go northeast to the dead end, or you can go northwest.
Northwest.
Alright.
Okay.
Huh?
Vox, would you like to proceed?
That's it.
I got 4, but let's proceed.
Okay. So you see like a lash of ice come your direction, and it's like gonna encase you, but it gets dispelled. But now you are at the edge, the corner of the room, and you can see that there are some crystallized icy materials here.
Sorry, who?
You.
Oh, me. Oh, sorry. Okay, so I see there's some ice crystals type things, yeah?
Yeah.
I kind of observe it and kind of get a better look at it to see what it is.
You can roll either nature or you can roll arcana.
I'm probably gonna roll nature because Arcana gives me like a -1. I got eight.
or you can use your ability.
Which abilities again?
The ability. This one.
Oh, that one. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and scan it.
Okay. So it'll cost you to charge. So we're gonna subtract your charge from up here. What I'll do actually is I'll just make another thing here, and we'll just put your charge up here. That way it's easy to keep track of.
I say that'd be much easier than
Okay. So, you scan it. Now, when you scan this material, it accesses information about this item. Now, roll a perception check
with advantage.
with advantage.
Can I get any higher than 20? Like, I got 17 plus 3, so I got 20.
Nice. So, your cybernetic eye scans this material and identifies it as Jellicite. Jellicite is a material that is comprised of the essence of magic infused together with the essence of ice. And it forms a solid physical substance known as Jellicite. So, you have
That isn't the one we're looking for, is it?
No, it is not. You are looking for Amosite.
Okay. Then I am going to leave it where it is, and well, is there anything else in the room that kind of seems like the material?
No.
Okay. Then yeah, I'm going to proceed to leave the room then.
Okay, so you're not going to take it.
If it's not what we're looking for, no.
Okay, so you leave it there and you begin to exit the room. You'll make a series of Constitution saves, but of course, any ones that you fail will result in the magic being dispelled. So I'm just going to speed you to the outside of the room, outside the hallway. But I'm going to give Kazador and Artorias a few turns. So, Kazador and Artorias, you guys can go north or west.
I'm like, wait a second. Is this crystal even? Is this the crystal we're looking for that's in my inventory right now? Can I like examine it?
You can.
Make sure it's...
You have to roll a nature check.
That's a 0. Okay. Whoops. I got an 18.
With an 18, you can understand that the material that you are holding is called Jellicite. And it's the same description of what I just gave Vox.
I
So
was not listening. What was it?
it's an ice rock. Well, an ice crystal.
Cool. I'll still keep it because why not?
Or more specifically, it's a magic ice crystal.
Guess I'll go. It's north and west.
Yep, either north or west.
West.
Okay. So you two end up in a room where
And I go home.
yeah,
Joking. Just doing.
you two end up in a room where the ceiling collapses and you get crushed under the ice. GG's.
Dang.
No, I'm just kidding. You guys can roll your perception checks.
Ha! I win because entirely you guys failed. Should have done that path.
Okay.
I got a 12.
4.
You followed magic instead of using your insights.
So with the 12, you can perceive that there is a bit of a wind draft that points out a crevice in the corner of the room, the southwestern corner of the room. And there's like a little crack in the wall that you can potentially fit through to get to the next area.
I guess we take the crack.
I mean, we could go to the north place. We could go north. We could go back and then go north. Let's see what's over there. How far going back here?
What would you like to do?
What do you want to do, Kazador?
I'd rather proceed to the next area.
Alright, I guess we'll go through the crack.
All right. Both of you roll a dexterity check.
Probably gonna fail this, but whatever.
So,
I got an 11.
2.
Okay, so with your dexterity checks, both of you feel like you should not be able to fit through here. But in like fashion, the walls of this crevice seem to expand and help you to get through. You are now at the other side. You can go either northwest or south, or you can go east back the way you came.
South.
Yeah.
Okay. So heading south, you guys are able to come across another path. There's a split where you can go either east or south.
Let's go east. Actually, no,
All
wait.
right.
Before we do, I use my magic sight.
Okay, I will tell you now, no matter what you roll, you're not in range to see anything magical. So you don't
Then never mind.
you don't see anything.
Are we going
Let's go
east?
east.
Okay.
Yeah, we go east.
So east is a dead end. So you head back. You can go east to the dead end, north the way
Can
you
I just
came.
audibly yell?
Yeah, you could.
Can I just audibly yell, God damn it, after running to another after running to another dead end?
Yep. You can go south. You can go east to the dead end, or north the way you came.
South it is.
Okay. You can go east, north the way you came, or south.
South. Oh. I guess we'll go east.
Okay. East is a dead end. So you go you go back
Oh
out.
my god, bro!
South it is.
So yeah, you'll go south. And now Vox.
Go Vox.
So Vox, you just came out of a path that is
Sides.
to your east.
So I'm going to head north. and
Yeah,
see
there
what
was
I
the other path to the north, and then there's the path of where you originally came from to your west. So you're going north.
Yeah, I'm going to go north.
Okay, north is a dead end. So you come back.
Yeah. So then I'll go every way back, which is from going to the east, going to the north, going to the southeast, south, and going back through a small passageway.
Doesn't he see us along the way?
Well, we'll see. All right, so you're exiting there. So Kazador and Artorias, you can go either southwest or southeast.
West.
Oh wait, before we do, can I see anything with my magic eyes?
You can roll and see.
18.
Okay, so in the distance to the southeast, you can see the aura of your companion Vox.
Way, found it. I see Vox. There to the
I
south.
camouflage myself just as a split second they see me, just like to make it seem like they're losing their mind.
That'd be so funny. Alright, so which way are you guys going, Kazador Notorious?
We're on the toilet side, I don't know what the hell we are doing.
So north is back the way you came. There's southwest, and then the southeast is the direction that Vox went.
Mm-hmm. Well, let's go southeast, I guess.
Alright.
Okay.
Vox out of here.
So the three of you are now reunited. So there's in this room you can go northwest, which is the direction that you all originally came from. There's south and then east. So there's the southern east corridor. And then there's the northern east corridor that Vox just came out of.
Wait, I'm confused. Wait, what? Huh? Which room? Wait, which room are we in?
You're in the room that had the two corridors that goes east. But one corridor is in the northern part of the room, and one corridor is in the southern part of the room.
I'm sorry, I further back than that.
No.
Yeah, because I said I was going to go east, then head back towards the where I came from, which is basically towards back the way from where the two doors are. Go south, east, south, 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 and then go through the small passageway. So I'm through the small passageway. I'm sure I should be. I should be in the area that.
Like,
there is just
there's north passages that you came south from, right? Like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I basically followed the direction I was going backwards in the way that I went forward. So backwards.
That path is crossing you with Kazador and Artorias, and along that path is this room that you just came out of. So you can't do like 5 moves at one time, right? So you're going one room at a time.
Okay, well then I'm just leaving them and going the way that I'm going towards the small passageway.
So you're going back towards like the entrance of the cave.
I'm going back to the small passageway that I found, because that was in the room that was towards the in the north area after I went northwest.
Yeah.
So when we split off, when they went south, I went north, and then went west, and then went northwest, and went north.
They also went through that same crevice, and they're down here with you. And
wait. I'm banning them and going my way. So yeah.
Yep. So that is back towards the. Overall, that's back towards the direction of the entrance of the cave, because you're going back the way you came from.
No, because the entrance of the cave is.
It's much further, yeah, but this is the direction. Like, if you wanted to leave the cave, you would have to go through this way.
Well, let's go then.
I was then going back to the room, that was dead end.
Which room that has a dead end?
The room that had dead end that I found that was basically then had something else in there that was on the southwest area.
Yeah, the little crevice that you had to squeeze through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's that the entrance then?
No, that's not the entrance of the cave. That's the way to the entrance of the cave.
Now you just made it more confusing. So that's not the entrance of the cave, but it's the entrance to the... What?
It's the way to the entrance of the cave, because that's where you came from. So if you're going back the way you came, back through the places where you've been already, then you're heading towards the entrance of the cave, right? Because you came.
I'm heading towards I'm heading towards the dead end part where I found the passageway.
All right, let's take it one room at a time, so we know exactly where you're going. So, Vox and Kazador and Artorias, you are currently in a room. Vox just came out of the tunnel that goes east, that is on the northern side of this room. There is another tunnel that goes east on the southern side of this room. And then there's the northwest path that is the direction that Kazador and Artorias just came down from. Which way would you all like to go?
I'm going northwest.
Okay.
I don't know about the other two, but I'm going that way.
Okay. Kazador and Artorias, which way are you going?
Same way.
I asked him before he runs off. Did you find what we're looking for, or no?
Vox.
Entirely looks like you've already found something, so entirely I want to answer.
Huh? What did you?
I was saying that generally you've already found something, so
it's not what we're looking for.
And I've come up empty-handed, so it appears that what we're looking for isn't there either.
I just wanted to know. I know stuck a stick up your butt. I go east.
East, the same. Wait, the north southeast tunnel or the southeast tunnel?
The southeast tunnel.
Okay.
Dead end.
Just hold on.
Okay. So Vox, you can go back down towards where they're going, or you can go southwest, or you can go north.
No, southwest goes towards dead end, so I'm going to go north.
Correct. Okay.
I've been keeping track of my notes. I have a long list of where things lead to.
Okay. Kazador and Artorias. You're heading east along this path, and at the end of this little corridor, at the very corner, you will find a pinkish hue crystal material coating the walls.
Can I roll a nature check to see if that's what we're looking for?
You can roll a nature check.
A 9.
You have no idea what this is.
Sweet.
Can I use my Arcana to know?
Wait,
where
will they
it is?
find a pink crystal?
Yeah, they found a pinkish hue crystal.
How come I didn't find that when I went that direction?
Because you went to in the northern east
But I
corridor.
got told that was I got told the southern part. 'Cause I went down the southern part first. I got told I was dead end.
No, you went southwest. Right, the southwest is they're going on the southeast corridor.
What? I'm confused.
Okay, so I will, now that you guys have explored the entirety of the cave, I will now bring it up on the screen.
Oh, cool. I want to find all the stones and keep them, because why not?
So, let me bring this up. Okay. I'll also post it in the server. In the party chat. Bam. Okay. So I'm going to open up Paint. Alright. So, Vox,
Yeah.
are you looking at the screen? At the screen?
Yeah, looking at the screen.
Okay. So this is the place where you have that little crevice that you had to squeeze through. So you
Yeah.
came down from here. This is the first east dead end, the second east dead end. You came
Right,
down.
okay.
When you got to
Yeah.
this part, there was a path that goes southeast and a path that goes southwest.
Going south.
That's your dead end that you just avoided. Now, when you get to this room, there's a northern east path, and then there's a southern east path.
Yeah.
Is the yellow where we started?
So, yeah, that's where you started. That's the entrance. So you went on the northern east path, and you found the jelly site that's here. They went down and to the southern end, and they found the pink crystal here. When you came out of this room, you went north to a dead end, and then you came out. So you never went down this way.
I swear I did. I swear I said like south.
Nope.
I swear I did. Because it's the south. I said the south side one. I said that was dead end.
Yeah, so that was in the previous room. When you went this way, that was the dead end. But when you got to this room, I told you that there were two corridors, one east, they're both going east, one of them in the north room part of the room and one of them in the south part of the room. You chose to go to the north part first, and then you came back out and met up with them. So that's how that went.
Oh, so confusing.
Yep. I know, it's rough. But now that you guys are here, Kazador and Artorias, you have found this pink crystal. What would you like to do?
I'd like to inspect it with my aura sight.
Okay, go ahead and roll your Arcana.
Not really.
Sheesh. Alright, so you can see with your aura sight that this material has the magical component of friendship. It is the magical component of bonds. It is amity in crystallized form. and thus it is called amosite.
Is that what we're looking for?
That is what you were looking for.
Yay! I grabbed 2. 1 to keep.
Dun 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 dun. So go ahead and write your amosite in your inventory. So you also know that this is jellicite.
Yeah, I forgot about the ice crystal. I don't know, it's that.
How do you spell it?
So amosite is spelled. Wait, what did you write it? Ah, almost.
You're looking at the wrong people.
No, I
picked it up.
was switching through everyone's. Yeah. So amosite is AMICITE.
Okay.
Okay, Kazador, would you like to collect some or no?
Yes.
Okay, so both of you should roll before you can determine how much you get. You should roll your nature check
Okay.
to try to harvest it.
Roll
I got a 5.
11.
Okay, both of you get one piece.
Okay. I want to get the other one that's in there, but I don't.
The other one isn't where.
Sorry, my mom came in. What happened?
You want to get the other one where?
Where the other crystal is. Where's the map? Not my. Where Vox got his crystal that he didn't pick up.
Okay, but he didn't tell you about it, so in character you don't know about it.
Yeah, I know. I still want it though, so I'll go back.
We have to try and get the information from me.
You're all the way at the start, which is walk.
Okay, so Vox,
Mm-hmm.
where would you like to go on the map?
I'm gonna retrace my steps I took and kind of remember each and single pathway that I went through. Because in character, I've also been writing down, scribbling notes as to pathways, and I realized that there's one pathway I did not go down, so I'm going to head southeast.
Okay. Like where they are, or a different way?
Yeah, where the tunnel is.
Okay, yeah. Okay. So you guys all meet up at the southeast corridor. They are harvesting the amosite.
I'm going to use my scan.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception check. And what are you scanning specifically?
The amosite.
Okay.
Because even though they're mining it, they could be wrong.
True.
Do I even need to roll an advantage to beat a nat 20?
Yes.
Yes.
It's nat 20, so yeah.
Yeah, but roll again just in case.
You can roll again.
Roll again?
No, I got 6 and got nat 20.
Oh, okay. So you're nat 20.
It's nat 20.
So on this material, you know that this is the same way that ice and magic infuse together to form jellicite. This is the essence of amity, the essence of friendship, crystallized and merged together with magic. So,
is there a way that is is there a better way of getting it out or mining it?
technically, the best way, the most efficient way to gather amosite is through the power of friendship.
Yay, friendship!
Sadly,
Guys, we have to sing around the campfire.
I entirely look at it and go, well, there's not much point considering I have no friends at all. So I am going to instead head out and leave.
Rip. Okay.
Did he say that out loud or no?
I basically say out loud, this is a waste of material to grab.
Well, then I think the mission here in the cave is done. We should go back.
Okay, so do you all agree that you should exit the cave?
Yes.
I want to go check the path Fox went down that before. That we didn't check. And my
Okay.
character didn't check.
So while Kazador and Vox are exiting, you will head to the northern east cavern. Okay.
So it sets like an ice god on something and goes like, yep, there we go. We have to run now. Thank you very much.
Okay. So, Artorias, you may proceed. I will allow you to speed through the room because we all know that even if you fail your constitution saves, then a certain someone will protect you and prevent you from suffering any harm. So roll your nature check to see how much you can get.
Okay. A 14.
You can get 2 pieces.
Yay! 2 of what?
Jealousite.
How do you spell that?
It's already written in your character sheet.
Oh. Oh, it's the same thing? Oh, I thought it was something different.
Nope, same thing.
Okay, cool.
So, +2.
I'll go back to the where we got in the cave.
Yeah, did you add the 2 jealousite to your character sheet?
Totally.
There you go. Alright, so the 3 of you exit the cave. You make your way around, come back outside. Everyone's waiting for you. They have like a little campfire. And they're like, so Kaiser goes to Artorias and kind of like lightly punches you in the shoulder, and he's like, "Man, I thought you were gonna die in there. Yeah, we have like you were in there for so long."
I got lost.
And then
Too many dead ends, man. Too many.
And then for Vox, your father comes over to you, gives you a hug, and he's like, "You were gone for quite a while, but I was sure you would come back. I was confident in your abilities."
Entirely, it's more about strategic and taking notes of every single passageway and stuff, and every single twist and turns to understand a mapping of the cave. However, though, the material that was asked for was a very stupid one to ask for, in my opinion.
I see. Well, did you guys succeed? Did you get it?
Yeah.
No, entirely not. A crystal that can be mined through friendship is a worthless material to use. And entirely is impossible to mine.
Well, it's not
As
only
many as
mined.
my friends.
It's the best way to mine it so the correct thing is that it can be mined with your hands manually, but like the best way to mine it is with friends, and like it'll yield a bigger collection when you have the power of friendship. So
As I said, my a worthless material.
So Raquina, she comes up and she's like, "Excellent job, everyone! You did it! Can I have the amosite, please?" And she like opens her hands.
You want both?
I kind of
Or
before.
you only need one?
Actually, I'll wait for.
I asked her, do you need both, like, of what me and Kazador have, or you only need one?
I only need one.
I want to keep mine.
Very well. She still has her hand out.
It's bro. Kazador.
Kazador, wake up.
Bro actually fell asleep. That kind of embarrassing.
I just got that 20%. Let's see. I use sleight of hand on Kazador to grab material before we can pass over.
Now she knows you have it, bro. You cooked. You did not cook, bro.
I think he has fallen asleep.
I think he died.
I can
Kazador.
hear him breathe into the mic. We're waiting. I'm getting more pizza. I'll be right back.
Okay, Pyro. Pyromaniac.
I think he has fallen asleep.
He does. He definitely did. Yeah. He 100% did.
Damn.
Yo.
He must have been very tired.
So we'll chalk it up that Kazador fell asleep. That he kind of got exhausted on the journey and passed out. So you guys carried him out of the cave. That's what we'll do for the narration.
Alright.
I think that works.
Yeah. The ice got too much.
So one of you two do need to hand it over. So because he's asleep, you said you're taking it out of his pocket.
Yes.
Okay. So Raquina
Bring hand over.
she still has her hand open. She's like, okay, one of you hand it over.
Entirely don't hand over. I go, exactly why do you want this material to be handed over?
Oh, this is the material for friendship, the power of bonds. This is something that is very uniform to the ideals of Estria, where we are to be unified and to be bonded together. Amity is one of the most powerful things in the world.
And entirely a crystal? You think a crystal can do that?
Of course. Don't underestimate crystals. Especially the magic crystals. I understand, though, Vox. You don't put very much weight into the value of friendship. And that's okay.
No.
I don't either.
Because friendship is a waste of time and space. Entirely means nothing because you have people that can backstab you very easily.
Very true.
Also, I rolled 19, which means I. By the way, while I'm talking, stole Archie's one as well.
Let's see.
What the fuck? What did I do, bro? What did mine?
Wait. Okay, so Artorias, roll a perception check. Because
If I somehow land this, I'm backhanding you. I didn't do shit.
language.
No,
language.
That's my bad.
Mind yourself.
Yeah. It's a point between a language.
I rolled a nat 20. Suck it.
Correct.
I'm calling. I want to call lies. I want to see proof of this.
Bro. I'm just what your point is.
It's okay. So
I mean, I can prove I got 19, but I saying you got like a nat 20.
yeah, there's no challenging people's roles. So if he says he has a nat 20, I trust him and I believe him.
Okay.
So
I got proof.
That's okay. So nat 20. So you attempted to, pickpocket the amosite, but he catches it, and so you have the choice, Artorias, if you want to stop him from taking your item, or if you want to allow him to take it.
I push him back. I'm like, yo, get off me, bro. You're not taking my stuff.
The only thing I'm taking is the crystal and returning it back. There's no need for it.
Bro,
We'll
you're
see.
just mad you have no friends. Don't blame me.
Oh my god.
Vox kind of like basic raises an eyebrow and goes, "Neither do you."
I don't know who told you that, bro. No, because I'm pretty sure, because my friends at school, they're pretty cool, man. Alright? I don't know what you're talking about. But considering you're This
Fine
act.
then. You can give your one to her. I will back into the cave and return the one I have.
I don't. Okay. I give her. I have no clue how to say that word. Amisite? I don't know.
Yeah, amosite.
I forgot. Amisite.
So you hand her your amosite.
I'm like, dang it. I wanna keep it.
All right. Thank you. The Kingdom of Estria is going to thank you for your patronage. And we have one more stop to go through, but it seems like Kazador is taking a nap. So I'll just send him home.
Really?
She waves her hands and he disappears.
He dead?
No, he's home.
With a flick of a wrist and a wave of hand, off he goes to Wonderland.
And now the gears will be turning. Like, if she could just transport people like that, why did we walk all the way over here?
That's literally what I was about to say. It was like, hold on, if you could transport a person from here back home, why are we walking?
Where's the fun in that? The fun is in the adventure, guys. It's the experience.
I agree.
Good.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and throw it at her.
So the rock. Are you actually throwing a rock at her?
I'm throwing a rock at her.
Oh my gosh, she nat 20. Okay, so the rock just like gets obliterated as it tries to make contact with her. Like it just disintegrates into nothingness. Just disappears. So, I was gonna make it if I rolled low enough, like that rock would have hit her, but like.
Yes, come on, keep throwing. Come on, let's go.
But she definitely nat 20'd on that rock. That first one.
I'm gonna keep throwing a rock until basically it goes lower.
So, are you throwing a second rock?
I'm throwing a second rock.
Okay.
While all this is happening, can I like? Is there a campfire? Didn't you say that?
Yeah, there's a campfire.
Is there food?
There is food.
Can I just start eating it
Yep.
and just watch? Like I'm eating popcorn and watching it.
Yeah. So everyone's chilling at the campfire. You know, she's not going to send him home. She's going to let him rest by the campfire, let the party rest at the campfire. That makes more sense. And if he doesn't wake up
Entirely, there's a teleportation of throwing rocks. I'm like, you could have done this to us.
I mean, she could still, but like, anyway, you guys are taking a long rest at the campfire. You're eating, and Vox is casually throwing rocks at Requina. So I'll roll another one. Nope, she's fine. Doesn't hit her. Okay. So. You guys long rest. She's going to say, okay, now we need to go to the third and final location, and this one is a little bit more dangerous, so be careful.
Okay.
And now she sends Kazador home because he's still sleeping. I'm gonna go ahead and like server mute him. So like, you know, I'm gonna just like disconnect him from the call.
I was gonna ask you to. You can hear him breathe.
Yeah, that way he's not sleeping on stream.
I wanted to stream.
Right. So on the map, you see the island over here on the west side. So right now you guys are on this icy mountain island. Straight to the west of there is the other island. So Requina, she ends up waving her hands and saying, okay, we can just walk across the water to get there. It'd be much faster that way. And you guys did take a little bit longer than expected in the cave. So let's fast travel. She's gonna let you guys walk across the water.
I mean, I could already walk across the water, so
You
I
could.
don't need to.
You could. So
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna like kind of like run, kind of like with my tail like hitting the water, kind of just like running across it, going, "Ha, too slow. Bye bye."
So you guys make it across. Do either of you want to do any social interaction? Oh wait, before we do, Vox, did you return that amosite to the cave?
I did indeed.
Okay, so I will take it away from Kazador. Boom. So you guys make it to the island, and when you guys are step foot on the island, Raquina says, "Welcome to Idrisia, the island where you will find the gateway to the Akashic field of knowledge.
Cool.
But be careful, because it's guarded by a mystical creature. But don't worry, I'll keep you safe."
Damn it! Why didn't I just go with the memory thing? It could have been. Oh. I could have gone with the chip, and Tyler could have basically had literally read every single book of knowledge and generally remember it from scratch from the top of my head because of histories and stuff like that. Where I succeed so much in them. Why did I do that first? That is my next up. Luckily, that's my next upgrade. I think.
True. Okay, so here's the plan. At the center of the island, she points ahead, and you can see like a little structure. There's like a pale blue stone-like material forming a structure at the center of the island. And let me go ahead and bring the map up. So let me just boop.
What exactly are we here looking for?
We are looking for erudite.
And what is erudite?
It is the crystallized essence, or the stone essence of, or I should say, the physical manifestation of the essence of the Akashic field of knowledge.
Cool.
So here's the map. I posted it in the chat. That is super zoomed in.
Exactly where can we find this?
In the middle.
You guys are coming in from the top right corner area, and you can see like it's just like a big field of flowers, and it's pretty, it's nice, it's like it's so serene and peaceful. You can see different kinds of critters here and there, like frolicking about in the flowers, and at the center of the island is a blue structure that contains like a gateway, like a portal type vibe.
I scan the portal.
Now, Raccoon is going to say, now don't go inside the portal.
Can I throw things into the portal?
You can if you want to, but you won't get them back. And if you go inside, there is a chance that you never return. So, don't go in the portal. As a matter of fact, she's going to wave her hands, and there's going to be a veil that now covers the portal. So, you will not be able to enter the Akashic field of knowledge. I'm sorry. You can return here on your own time and explore the Akashic field of knowledge if you choose to do so. But right now, we have a mission. So, let's focus up. What we need to do here is take this. She brings out the crocowite from the first island, and she's like, this is the material that's needed to be able to break the erudite. Now, the erudite is also on the ground and spread out in an area around the portal. So we're not touching the erudite that forms the portal. We're only going to break a piece of erudite off of the ground surrounding the portal. Okay?
Alright.
So who wants to give it a go?
How would we, So we use the crystal, I know that, but do we like throw it or just put it on the ground?
No, you channel magic through the crystal.
I have no magic, so
I have the magic here.
You have magic. Both of you have magic.
oh, I barely can. Barely. So.
Actually, no, entirely I don't have any magic at all.
Don't worry, there is magic in your body. You have magic, you just don't know how to use it. But it's okay. I'm here. I will help you.
Entirely not. My species doesn't use magic, nor we use more science technology. And plus, also, most of my body is a machine. So, entirely there's no magical elements inside of me.
She's going to look very closely at you and she's like, Vox, I guarantee you there is magic inside your body.
And entirely, I believe that you're lying. So, I do not believe a single word that you've said all this whole time. So entirely, you are incorrect and wrong. Your knowledge base as well on my species is incorrect and wrong, like you else are always.
I like you.
Oh.
You're fun.
I'm not fun. I'm
Am I fun?
Intellectually smart. There's a difference.
You're both fun, but
Yay!
it's so fun. But there's not really much sense of arguing with an ant, so I suppose I'll just concede with your point for now. Anyway, who wants to give it a go first?
Sure, why not?
Here you go. And she just like tosses you, like she tosses the crocodile in the air towards you. So it's the destruction magic crystal just casually being thrown around.
I catch it. I'm like,
Roll dexterity.
oh, I don't think.
So roll a dexterity check to catch it.
15. Wait, do I have a modifier? Let me check real quick.
No, you don't.
Okay. Cool.
But you do catch it. She's like, oh, that was a close one. But
Sure.
you got it. You got it. So, give it a go. Just go ahead and channel your magic through it. And it should work. So the way that this works is it's like using an item. Right? So you don't have to cast a spell. It's just an item.
Okay.
So
what? Do I just throw it?
no,
After channeling magic to it?
You can roll an aura check.
Okay, so I guess I'll do that.
Well, first roll a willpower check. So you're gonna roll an aura control check, which is the skill check that's down here.
-2.
Yep, you have a -2 on your aura control. This is your ability to control magic.
I got a 3 -2. Got a 1.
So it's a 1, but it's not a natural one.
Did I just blow up the island?
No. But for a split instant, you feel like you exploded. But as you when you blink, you're fine. And it's a very, very surreal experience. Like you felt the entire pain all in an instant. But then instantaneously, at the same moment that you felt it, it didn't happen.
And I just look around what the.
Yep. And then she's she's smiling ear to ear. She's like, "That was so cool." Do you want to try it again?
If this feeling happens again, I'm not doing it.
Or do you want to, Vox? Would you like to give it a go?
Oh, I was gonna do it again because I already rolled.
Okay, go ahead.
I got a 19 -2. I got a 17.
Okay. This time you are able to control it a lot better. So go ahead and roll an aura check.
So I just roll aura?
Yeah, roll aura.
Got a nat 1!
Okay, so while you were able to control the magic a little bit better this time, you weren't able to put enough oomph behind it to get it to do the thing. She's like, and so Raquina's like, "Ooh, you're getting a little bit better at it." So keep trying. You can do it.
Better
I-
my butt, but okay.
She's like,
Let's
I
roll
believe in
aura
you.
check again.
Yep, your aura control check.
I got a 14.
14 minus 2? Or
No, 16 minus 2.
Okay. So you're a little bit shaky. So go ahead and roll your aura check.
Again?
Well, that was your aura
Okay.
control.
Oh.
So it's aura control first and then aura check. So aura control is to determine how well you control the magic.
I thought I was still rolling for it.
And then aura is to see how powerful
I
the
get
magic
it.
is.
I get it now. I rolled a 13 minus 2, so 11. Then I blow up again.
Well, you got a what?
I got a 13 minus 2, which is 11 for aura.
No. So you're able to kind of emanate the magic out of the crystal, and it kind of like tickles at the surface of the erudite platform, but it doesn't break it.
God, bro. Someone else do this. I don't want to suck.
And then your older brother, Kaiser, wants to give it a try. He's like, let me try. He's like,
All right, I'll probably do it.
okay. He opens his hand to let you give it to him.
I give it to him.
Okay, he rolls an aura control check. Okay, he rolls his aura check. He holds it and then nothing happens. No, you just. He's like, I guess.
And I just say, ha!
Hold on, you had 2 tries. You had 2 tries. Let me try again. He goes again. And this time he does a little bit better, emanates a little bit, but like it just tickles the surface. He's like, okay, I'll do it one more time.
We've done it 2 times.
He's like, and he still does it, but nothing happens. He's like, well, I give up.
Ah.
This thing doesn't work that well. Who else wants to try it? Where Queen is like, Vox, I'm pretty sure if you tried, you'd be able to do it.
Vox goes, on entertainment purposes, I'll give it a try.
Yay! That's the spirit. And she hands it over to you.
And then I drop it right in front of her and go, there you go, I tried.
So roll aura control.
Oh, wait, actually, I generally just dropped it right.
Yeah, I know. Roll aura control.
Three.
Okay. And then roll aura.
Six.
Okay.
Oh, you, I've got no magic at all.
So it's funny because what's gonna happen, right, is that when you drop this crocoway, when it touches the ground, it cracks. The ground cracks, and a piece of the erudite breaks off. And you know,
I'm like, oh my.
and you know, from Vox perspective, you know that you didn't like unleash enough magic to even do that, and you weren't even trying to do it. But it's like the ground just cracked and it broke open.
I look over at Monica and go, I'm guessing you're doing.
You're looking at who?
Wasn't at the advisor person.
Oh. She's like, no, that was all you, silly. I told you could do it.
I know entirely that I have no magic. I'm not stupid like most people are.
I'm sure you'll be surprised at the things that you're capable of.
As I said, you're doing. And I walk away.
What? we succeeded. She reaches out and she picks up the piece of erudite. We got what we came here for. So let's get out of here quick. And then when you guys turn around, you see a creature that has it's a quadrupedal creature, so it's 4 legs. It's got some wild.
It's a golem.
It's got some wild quadruped golem. What? It's 4 feet, 4 legs. It looks more like it's kind of like a larger fox, like not a small fox, but like a larger fox. But it has like this white, light purple, and purplish colored fur, with stripes and patterns across its fur, with like circle dots and stuff. It's got markings on its face, and its eyes are a light blue color. And it looks at all of you. Roll initiative.
Can I just say that I generally have camouflaged the second I saw it?
Roll initiative still.
I still roll it, I just don't say I'm camouflaged.
Yeah, you can. Because it's at will.
I will gain advantage on my initiative rolls. Oh boy.
I got a nat 20 on initiative.
Sheesh.
1, 2. A 19 is my best roll.
Okay.
21.
Wait, no, I got a +2, so I got a 21.
So, as the fight begins, Raquina's like, oh, this is gonna be fun. And she waves her hands, and the rest of your party is instantly transported home, and it's just the 2 of you with Raquina and this creature. And she's like, I want to see what happens.
And I pull the 3 ice crystals out of my backpack. I'm like, please make something. As I just what's the word? I just push them together. Make a sword or something. And just hope it works. Probably won't, but I don't got that.
It doesn't.
Do I even have a sword?
Nothing happens.
Do I even have a weapon?
So, Vox, you crit succeeded, so you get to have your turn first. Before the combat starts.
Okay. Well, I already said I'm camouflaged away, so I'm going to be standing still camouflaged out of the site.
So,
I don't mind.
Do you want to roll stealth as well, or do you want to just be camouflaged?
I'll roll stealth as well, yeah.
Okay. So, at the start of combat, remember, at the start of your turn, you gain 4 action points. So go ahead and give yourself 4 action points.
I've got where to go to action points.
They're underneath your health bar.
Are they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay. Now, making a skill check costs 1 action point. So go ahead and make your skill check.
Go at 10.
Okay. Okay. So, now we're at the top of combat. It is your turn again, Vox, because you rolled the highest, and now we're in the normal turn order. So, you now get to get another 4 action points. And you get to choose whatever you want to do.
I guess I want to scan the creature, see if there's any weakness points.
Okay, go ahead. So your scan requires 1 action point. So subtract 1 action point, and then it costs 2 charge to do. So deduct your charge. Nice. And roll your perception check at advantage.
$19.
Ooh, nice. It's literally okay. So
My other was a 5 and I got a 19. So yeah.
So your scan. So I'm gonna make it so that if you nat 20 on your scans, that's when you'll get the stat sheet of the character of the target that you're doing. But
Sweet.
but
So look forward to.
yeah. So this creature, when you scan it, it is known as the Radisar. Radisar is a mystical creature that has a connection with the Akashic field of knowledge. This creature is the protector and the guardian of the gateway to the Akashic field. And if it attacks something, it has a tendency to reduce that target's intelligence score. And so as the gatekeeper, it doesn't do any harm to people, but it will reduce their intelligence to where when they came to the gate looking for answers, they leave knowing less things than they came with.
I wish to try and negotiate with the creature.
Okay. You can roll animal handling.
I've got an 8.
And okay, what are you going to negotiate?
I'm basically say, look, we mean no harm to the field, to the knowledge base, to the portal, nor do we want to enter it. We are simply here. Well, she's simply here to grab material. I don't care. But I'd much rather leave with my intelligence intact than become a mindless, brainless idiot.
Okay. It is now. Is that the end of your turn, or do you want to do anything else?
That is the end of my turn.
Okay. And Artorias, you're up next.
I don't know what to.
Gain 4 action points at the start of your turn.
What to do? What to do?
Well, press enter so you can gain your 4 action points.
Doesn't it say current 4?
No, that was for you because you didn't press enter yet.
Oh.
You have to update it. There you go. Now it's 4. So, what would you like to do?
And I just point at the advisor. I'm like, she did it.
You can. You can roll a persuasion check, I guess. If you're trying to persuade it to attack her instead of you.
Alright, I'm gonna do that. I got a 9.
Okay. Do you want to do? Oh,
Does it work?
take away 1 action point to do a skill check. Okay. So, it is now the creature's turn. And the creature is going to cast a spell. Oh my god. Oh no. Okay, well that's just the aura control check, so you're fine. But it did not 20 the aura control check, so it definitely is casting successfully. Okay, the spell attack roll is a 17. So let's see, your aura classes are 6 and 7, which means it's definitely going to hit both of you. But you guys don't take any physical damage. Instead, reduce your intelligence score temporarily, the modifier, by 1. So to do so, you're going to edit the formula. So undo that, Artorias. Hit undo. There you go. So you hit undo, like Control Z.
That's
Again.
what I did. I clicked
Yeah, yeah, keep doing it again. Again. There you go. Okay, so now click on the cell. You'll see that there's a formula in there. Don't touch the formula, but at the end of the formula, you're going to put -1.
Huh?
At the end of the formula, after the plus GI, you're going to put -1.
Okay.
There you go. That's how you do it. And then, yeah, there you go. Both of you are correct. So, you guys now have -1 to your intelligence stats. And Raquina is clapping her hands like, ooh, that's so interesting. Let's see if you guys become mindless zombies.
Oh.
What would you like to do? Back to the top. Vox. Vox?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah,
Okay. Okay, go
I'm
ahead.
trying to think of what to do.
Yep.
I was trying to have a look and see if my excess regeneration can help me out, but it can't.
Correct.
I guess I'll walk away.
Okay, so you try to run. Escape combat.
Yep.
Okay. So, alright, so are you going to just walk away normally, or are you going to use the escape skill?
I'm just gonna walk away normally.
Okay. So, that's a attack of opportunity. Okay, so subtract 1 more point of intelligence. Okay. And you are able to walk. Which direction are you going? West, south, east, or west?
Towards the bridge.
Towards the bridge. Okay. You're able to move. Let me see how many spaces. You can move 18. So, let me go into the map here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. You're over here. Alright. You're about a little bit more than halfway to the bridge. Now, it takes 1 action point for a movement action. So remember to gain your 4 action points if you haven't already, and subtract 1 for the movement action.
Already done and does it. Way ahead of you.
Okay. Would you like to do anything else on your turn?
No, entirely. I guess I'll just keep walking.
Okay. You can take another movement action. Like
yeah,
you can-
I can take that one.
Okay, so take another action point to move. And attack of opportunity. Oh, not one on the or control check. So it failed at casting.
Yeah, it's amazing. I keep casting until basically I'm gone, so I'm going to keep walking.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You are now on the bridge.
Amazing. I'm going to carry on walking.
Okay, 1 more action point. Okay. And opportunity. Fail the casting check. Okay.
There's just like no like range of attack or something.
It does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. You are now pretty far along the bridge. You're like a third of the way through the bridge. Okay.
So no matter what, I'm gonna keep going. But like, yeah, let's just go next way then.
Okay. Another one.
Let's just keep going.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. So, with those last two actions, you were able to make it off the bridge and up to the other side.
Amazing.
You have exited combat. All right. Next up, Artorias.
Bro just left me. It's
Yeah, he just dipped.
not cool, bro.
What would you like to do?
Entirely is a thing of where either die or become stupid or generally just not win.
I mean, I still got faith in the advisor, so if something bad should happen, I mean, I blew up.
I don't. So
I blew up and came back. So that logic, I guess I should. I mean, I guess I should just stay here and see what happens. So I'm gonna probably should have moved that into my battle pass before we started. So I'm gonna throw my crystals at him that I picked up from the cave and see what happens.
Okay. So first, you'll need to do the rummage action to put your crystals in your
3
battle
points,
pouch.
that's right.
Yeah. So the first thing to do is you gain your 4 action points.
Yeah, I did.
Like another 4 action points.
So now I add 4.
So it's equals 4 and then plus 4.
Okay.
Okay. So scroll down, you see the rummage. Rummage says it costs 3 action points to do. So
I just put 5.
yep. So now you have 5 action points. So so go ahead and edit the formula here and add on to it -3.
Whoops, -4.
There you go. So now it also costs 0 fatigue, so you don't have to spend anything else. And it says select a number of items from your inventory equal to the level of this skill's cast and place them either in an equipment slot or your battle pouch, switching places with any items occupying the slot you choose to place a selected item or items in. So you have Jellicite in your pouch, in your inventory. You can place it in your battle pouch if you'd like.
Okay.
So go ahead and do that.
Whoops. Just gonna copy it. Move it right here.
Well, that breaks the format. So we'll fix it up a little bit. There you go. So you have your Jellicite, and then you have 3 right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is now no longer in your inventory; it's in your battle pouch.
Okay.
Okay, so now you have the ability to use item as another action.
Okay.
Select an item in your battle pouch and use it. Use a number of it equal to the level of this skill's cast. You can only cast at level 1. It'll cost 1 action point to use 1 item.
Okay, so it's 1. So I'm gonna throw one of them at it. See what happens.
Okay.
I guess.
So subtract 1 Jellicite from your battle pouch.
3 minus 1.
Yep.
Whoops.
You just put the equal sign in front, or you can just put 2. Doesn't matter. For the inventory, it doesn't matter how that's written.
Okay.
Okay, so you throw it. It's gonna roll a saving throw. It failed the deck save, so you're going to hit it with the Jebusite. It's gonna make a Constitution save. In that once, so it becomes completely frozen in place.
Holy shit! Like, well, my bad.
But also, the ice completely surrounds it and encases it. The same thing that it was trying to do to you in the cave, it just completely envelops this creature in ice.
Can I just? Ooh. I did it. I gotta kill it, but I don't know how.
Do you have to kill it though?
Do I? I look at the advisor. I'm like, what do I do now?
I don't know. I didn't think you'd get this far.
Thanks. Appreciate the words of wisdom.
Well, this is a really interesting turn of events. She's gonna look over at the creature and she's like walking around it in circles. What are you gonna do?
So I know I lost my. Do I kill it to get my intelligence back?
Oh no, that'll go away with once you rest up. That's just a debuff.
Oh, cool. So, Do you think it'll unfreeze?
Eventually. Would you like to leave or would you like to stay?
I got no reason to kill it, so can I? Did the crystal evaporate as soon as it touched Fox?
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to keep it. Make a sword.
Nope. Yeah, you still have 2 pieces of Jebusite left.
Yeah, I can still make it by just insurance.
So
I just walk away leaving it. I'm like, I got no reason to kill it.
Well, let's meet up with Vox. She's gonna teleport both of you to where Vox is on the other side of the bridge. Over here on the land. Well, are you both ready to head back to Estria?
Did I win anything from freezing the fox and fighting it, even though Vox left?
Maybe.
Cool.
I think I'm good.
I didn't leave. I strategically and tactically disembarked due to the fact that it was impossible to defeat the creature.
I mean, if you look into the distance, you can see it frozen right now. I did that. You didn't. Ha.
It's not defeated though. It's frozen. There's a difference.
I could.
Vox is correct. That creature is undefeatable, at least in your current state. I mean, I could defeat it, but what's the fun of that?
So even if I drop kicked it really hard, it.
Oh no,
not work.
No, the only way to kill that creature is to destroy the Akashic Field of Knowledge, and that's just not going to happen.
Okay.
Exactly. So entirely, it's a thing of where it was an impossible task to complete and do. So I strategically found strategically the scans the creature and saw that there was basically nothing that could be done to it, and decided to leave instead of making things worse.
Exactly. And this is where Vox's intelligence comes into play, because he's right. Requina is it's really important to know as an adventurer when you want to fight and when you want to get the heck out of there, because if you stay and fight and you become a brain potato, I mean, that's on you.
And you said it would go away eventually, so...
Oh yeah, but if you stay there and if you become...
The more you stay there, the longer the effect lasts.
Yeah, and if you keep getting attacked by the creature, you'll never recover. So, and if you don't have the intelligence to get out of there, you're just stuck there until you die. It's a really good defense mechanism for the gateway. I'm not gonna lie. Why do you think nobody else is there?
Let's go home.
But let's head home. Do you want to do it the fast way or the long way?
I'd much
Could
rather
not
rest.
care either.
Well, I need an answer, a solid answer, either the fast way or the long way.
I'm going to rest and then go the long way.
The long way.
Amazing, very good, correct answer. I'm super
Entirely,
happy.
you weren't going to do the fast way anyway, so there's no point in even saying it.
You're so smart, Fox. You are absolutely right. I wasn't gonna do it. I'm so happy you chose the right answer. Well,
It wasn't really the right answer. It was more of the common sense answer that was going to be chosen.
yeah, there's not really any value into an adventurer who will take the shortcut and take the cop-out answer. But I have a lot of faith that you guys are going to be really important people. One day, anyways. So, let's get started on our walk home.
Yay!
And so she leads you guys down the path, across the bridge, down this path, across the water again, and then across the field, back to the inner gates of Estria, and you guys finally make it back into the kingdom, and it's been several days of a journey, but you return, and you head into the king's quarters once more.
Alright.
So, Adricia is presenting you both to Sastix, and she's like, well, we'll say that Kazador is there too, so all three of you. He can watch the stream VOD when, to find out what happened. But
I will go ahead and bow myself down to the king.
the king, Sastix, rises from his throne, and he's like, adventurers, I'm so glad that you've returned. And I was fully confident in Raquina's ability to keep you safe. So, have you succeeded in the mission?
Excuse
Yeah.
me, you just gave us the title of adventurers. That is not our title entirely, sir.
I thought it was an adventure.
We are merely kids as an adventure. Life and death could have happened. Entirely, that is an adventure. This is classed as an errand run, more or less.
True, except there was a level of danger. In addition, though,
All adventures have that.
adventurer, the title adventurer doesn't have a limit to what age you would have to be. I remember when I was just a teenager, not that much older than you, I started the revolution in this kingdom and set Estria on the path that it is on today.
Then, as my one reward on one request to you, Majesty, please don't call me adventurer ever again. I wish not to be classed underneath those absolute, disgusting, filthy people that have no intelligence and prefer to fight more than actually think.
I believe you might have the wrong idea about adventurers, because there are some adventurers who also take on the role of the intellect.
Entirely until one is actually proven or actually has got intelligence, I will believe that as a lie.
Very well.
Not to mention your advisor person didn't really keep us safe, more or less, or tried to kill us multiple times.
She might be a bit eccentric, but I can assure you, you were safe the entire time.
She's untrustworthy. And until she's gone, she will still be untrustworthy. She's an elf after all. They're always untrustworthy.
Well, we do have an elven population in the other districts, so I would have to disagree.
And that's why I don't ever go there.
True.
Because they are all disgusting, filthy creatures that generally are ruthless and prefer to kill than to actually do anything important.
I believe that might be a generalized statement, but you are entitled to your beliefs so long as you adhere to the policy of unity and for the people here while you are here in Estria. But let's speak about your rewards. So, you see, the three of you successfully dispatched on this mission and returned with the items required. And when he says that, Requena brings forth the items to him, and he's like, "This is amazing. These are exactly the materials that we needed. We are now able to move forward in the next step in the flourishment of Estria." Now, like I said, your reward. I have seen the potential in the three of you, and I will ensure that you have a place in our academy where you may hone your skills and be taught by the most prestigious of teachers. You can learn and develop your skills in whatever way or fashion you choose to do so, including intelligence, if you see that as your path. And I would like to see what exactly your potentials are. What are the limits that you will go and break? So, starting tomorrow, I would request that you three make your attendance at the academy.
Cool.
Wait, did you say starting tomorrow?
That is correct. Starting tomorrow.
That is too much of a notice. No. We can't do tomorrow.
I'm perfectly fine with tomorrow, as soon as possible.
Do you have other engagements that you have to attend to, Vox?
Well, yes, of course. Me and my father are both basically running tests and experiments on different products, basically that can advance yourself and also as well any other person. Okay, frankly, my schedule's completely booked.
I see. Well, then tomorrow night, you may head towards the academy.
It's in booked for the whole of my life. Are you serious?
Yes, I am serious.
I see. My father put you up to this and made it as a joke. It's entirely to try and do something.
No, this is what I think is best and how you may best serve Estria. So, I believe the best thing for you will be to hone your skills of intelligence and your abilities at the academy.
Very. Vox appears to be like sort of laughing because this is gonna be a joke. Entirely, it's a thing of where I'm already advancing skills in Estria by running these experiments on me.
Yes. And thus your dedication and loyalty is to this kingdom is one of the reasons why I chose you for this mission. And it's also why it's vitally important for you to be at the academy where you can grow stronger and grow your field of knowledge under the best teachers that we have to offer. You can still provide your service and dedicate your body to science for the sake of the kingdom. You are still capable of doing that while you are attending the academy.
I got a question.
I have an answer.
It's in character. Like, was one of the reasons you chose me to go to the academy is because of who my family is?
No.
Or was the name? Okay.
You earned your position in that mission and your position at the academy off of your own merit.
Okay, I was just wondering.
All right. Well, if there are no further questions or concerns...
I have a question.
Sure.
And a concern. I will attend, however, it does not mean I will interact with anyone. I will prefer 24/7 hours at the library and basically in all knowledge and books. And I will not do any activity, sports, or any kind of learning from any other teachers. Entirely, I prefer to make sure that I'm always constantly in the book reading.
Well, you would need to still attend classes where the teachers are. So, I'm sorry, but I would not be able to permit that. However, you don't need to associate with any of the other students if you do not choose to do so. You are allowed to decide who you want to and who you don't want to associate with. But I do believe it is in your best interest and in the best interest of Estria if you were to attend the classes where the teachers can teach you the things. You'll still have access to the school library, but it'll be during the time and hours that the library is open, which will be outside of the time of class time.
I mean, you specifically said it's for me to attend the school. You never said about me attending classes.
That is what it means to attend the academy.
God damn it.
Very well. I have other matters to attend to. I do need to begin preparations for the next phase of Estria. So, without further ado, if you have any further questions, please see one of my advisors, and they will answer those questions on my behalf.
Okay.
Well, taking books out. At least entirely, I don't have to listen. Entirely, I have to listen to a class, but I can always have a book to read.
Sure.
Very well. Then. At least I don't have to listen to some boring people talk about nonsense that generally mean absolutely nothing. But that's fine.
All right. You are dismissed. We thank you for your service. And then he rises from his throne again and exits back into his king's chambers, where Requina also follows him into.
Okay. I head home.
Okay. And then Vox.
Don't make that
I
noise.
also as well head to my father and entirely say to him that I am how unhappy I am with the fact that I have to attend a school.
And he's going to come for you and be like, well, if it is what he believes is best for you and for the kingdom, then I think that is the right thing to do.
But entirely, there's going to be no one. I'm going to be the only kind of our species that's going to be there, and there's going to be no one else there at all. I mean, it's going to be an outcast between all these people that generally hate and despise us from the past.
Well, you don't know that for sure. You can give it a chance.
Every person's the same.
You can give the academy a chance, and if it disappoints you, then you can come back. I will petition for your release from the academy after you have given it a valid and fair chance.
Fair enough. But entirely, like I said, there's nothing that they can teach me. I mean, you're already having me study every single book that's underneath the sun of any kind of mechanical engineering. I mean, what else can they teach me that generally I don't already know from experiments and stuff that we've done?
You'd be surprised. The teachers there are quite extraordinary. I'm not going to lie. The Astrian Academy has some pretty exceptional people. Very powerful indeed.
And power isn't everything, though. We've already learned that multiple times that power isn't anything. It's just a matter about knowledge. I mean, you taught me that.
Mm-hmm. Knowledge is power.
Exactly. So having true power means absolutely nothing without any knowledge towards it. Which, by the way, no human nor anyone else has the power of knowledge.
I'm sure you'll be surprised when you get there. For now, get some rest. I'll make sure that we have a nice breakfast for you in the morning. Once we finish breakfast, we'll head straight to the facility. We'll get our experiment done and over with and have your upgrades prepared. And then once you're finished, we will bring you to the Mystics to be healed in case there's any injuries or lingering injuries. And then once that's finished, you will be on the first carriage straight to Fort Von Strahd.
Yes, of course. Let us hopefully get whatever this experiment is that you're working on to succeed.
Excellent. Alright, head off to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
Of course, Father.
And then the night ensues. So I'm going to narrate a little bit. We're going to speed run the next little portion. So the next day opens up. Vox, you do head over to the facility exactly how it was planned. You eat your breakfast, go over, you get the upgrade, which we'll talk about off screen. There's no underlying issues, but you are sent over to the Mystics just to ensure that everything is good. You're in good health, you're good quality, and then you get shipped off towards the academy. Artorias.
Yeah.
What exactly? Oh yeah, no. For you, you wake up and all of your bags are already packed because your brother Kaiser already packed everything for you, and like he's excited for you to go to attend the academy that he attended, and he's like, "Let's go," and he ushers you straight into the carriage and sends you off to the academy. Boom, easy. Kazador is also in like fashion. Going to be off on his way to the academy as well. What I'll do with him is I will have a one-on-one session with him, a very, 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 very brief one-on-one session with him at the beginning of the next session that I'm hosting, right? So that way we can wrap up this little part for him and then proceed with the next session. So whoever's session is next will require Kazador to also be present. That way he can finish his last bit from stuff here. But yeah, so you guys are now headed towards the academy. And that will be where we will wrap this session up. Unless anybody has anything else that they want to say or do before they leave to the academy.
Is my middle brother home?
Which one?
The blacksmith.
Which one is he? What's his name?
Again.
Yeah, he's home.
Can I give him like the crystals? Can you make me an ice sword?
Yeah, you can give him the crystals. And he'll be like, okay, I can see what I can do.
Cool. Well, thanks.
All right, so go ahead and take them out of your battle pouch.
Boink. Boink.
Okay, and make a note of it in your notes tab. What is this? Why is this here?
What?
Okay, nothing. Make a note of it in your notes tab that you gave 2 Jellicite to your blacksmith brother and requested for him to make you a sword.
Okay.
Okay.
I think that's it.
All right. So, Vox, did you have anything else that you wanted to add to your session, like to your part before you leave, or is like everything covered?
I believe everything is covered. I think we should discuss afterwards off screen about what the thing is. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. We are technically dismissed. We are finished. I'm going to end the stream here, and there's people in the chat. Mangu, Pyromaniac, and Connor, and okay, all of you guys. Mangu's present here. Mangu said, why is he a little bit hot? What the heck? I'll take him and throw him against the wall and pat on it. Bruh.
Mango was saying that about the king.
Yeah, that's what I got. That's funny.
I'm surprised you're seeing that just now.
Yeah, I didn't even think to look at the chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I will definitely pay attention to the chat next time. I was like looking at my notes the whole time because there was a lot of content to go through. But yeah, you guys managed to gather the 3 materials and make your way back. So with that being said, we're going to find where my stream tab is. Here it is. And end the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. End.